sound. Is that better? There's the sound. Hi. Any more earthquakes? No. Although I always feel like there's earthquakes, but there has not been any more earthquakes. Sorry we are so late. Oh, where is Jess, you say? More importantly, where are the dogs? Still no sound? I think we're back to sound now, right? Sound? No sound? Audio down. Audio down. Okay. Let's see. I hear you. Okay. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I can get sound to my ears better. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Is that better? Sound is a bit better. You want me to be louder? Because I can go loud. I can go loud. Where is Jess? And where have you guys been for the last 20 minutes? These questions and more will be answered. Sound on my part. Okay. So here's the deal. So we recorded the podcast for this week. Totally have it all done. Totally done and recorded. And when I went to go edit it yesterday, the audio just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. I was really super low, and Jess was really super high. So I'm like, okay, I can't work with that really. So I sent it over to Brad. Brad's like, it's kind of iffy. So we decided this afternoon that we were gonna do we were going to do like a live podcast where we could just sit here and just do it live, because we needed to salvage something. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I can just record it and then upload it audibly, and then you guys can come hang out with us. So like, that's fine. And then Jamie like blew a tire, so she had to go help Jamie fix a tire. Or like, when I say blew a tire, like one of their trailers got a flat. So they pulled over, just went and got him a tire. And then right before we were supposed to podcast, the other tire went flat. So she was running over to help them with that. I said, no problem, Dan. Wait, I'm Dan. No problem, Jess. When I get home, I will move the start time from 8 to 9. So I got home, and I looked, and I didn't see any. And I call her. I'm like, I don't think you started a live event, because I couldn't find the live event. So then I was in the middle of making one for 9 o'clock, and then Mueller was just like, hey, like, are you guys okay? And I'm like, that's weird. And then so now it's now. Like, that's what had happened. Okay, let's see if I can get a chat room going here. Oops, that's not what I was supposed to hit. I was supposed to copy this. So I'm sorry. So we're waiting for Jess, and I just came by to stop the bleed. I'm just here. Did I put the chat up there? I'm just here to stop the bleeding, guys. I know you guys want Jess. I know it's Jess Nation. I know it's Paw Country, but I'm here to. Okay, so yeah. So I'm sorry. So then I was just like, oh wow. So I hurry up and I was plugging my stuff in. I know I could be naked from the waist down. You don't know. So yeah, it's 11:24 here. I know. I don't know how. I told Jess, I said, you're not going to want a podcast like midnight your time. She's like, don't tell me what I don't want to do. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Okay, so you can see on the screen, you can see the chat in this left corner, because that screen up there, that's where Jess is supposed to be. And then you can see the like ugly like whatever. What happened to your hair? It's flat. Yeah, I got a flat tire on my hair. Okay, what we need to do is we need to make this chat room right here. We need to make it some fun colors. Yes, bring the Jess. Okay, hold on. Let me. So I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Okay. Let me see if I can text her. Okay, she said she'd be home by like 9 o'clock. Okay. So that's like in like 35 minutes. Ouch. Ouch. I know a lot of you guys probably want to go to bed. What's up, Dan? Hi. Okay, so let's start by, this is the stuff I was supposed to do. This is the stuff I was working on before the podcast started. So we will do a live podcast, but you guys are welcome to dump out and come back at the top of the hour. We won't start before then. Until then, you can see some behind the scenes stuff that I was working on here. I was looking for this thing. My chat generator. Let's see. Let's get this chat font bigger. Where's the chat font at? You guys are welcome to type things, and I will read them. I don't need the time. Okay, messages bigger. Screen names bigger. Now give me my code. I can go over here and paste my code. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, so now we can ditch this page up here. So anyway, so for those of you guys that just joined in, we recorded a whole podcast, and the podcast, just the audio was just bad on it. I don't know what happened. I mean, we have nice equipment, obviously, but I don't know what's up. Dan, stand up and show us your birthday suit. I actually have this disease called like a it's hard to say. It's like pixelitis. So when I do stand up and I look naked, it naturally looks all pixelated. I was born with it, but as I got older, it looked a little better. Like first it was like 8-bit, then it was 16-bit, and then that's where it stopped. So, yeah, pizza sounds good. Are you using OBS? I sure am. And I don't know where the cat's at. There's Mooch. Look, there's a Mooch. And Mr. Tails, I probably ran him over, so Mr. Tails left. Yeah, that's Mr. Tails. So yeah, I apologize for all you guys that were waiting to see Jess. We had it all planned out. We were good to go. We have topics, but then life happened, and I don't know what to do about that. Oh, music's still playing, huh? Let me get rid of this music here. Sorry. No. Yeah, we'll be live together at the top of the hour. So in 22 minutes, Jess says she'll be home. But then she's got to like set up her stuff. So might be late, guys. Might be late. If it's too late for you, don't worry. Tune into the 24/7 replay, guys. Or find us audibly tomorrow morning, because I'll still have to edit this. But you can come back to YouTube and watch it anytime you want. It's like a built-in TiVo. Remember when TiVo used to cost a lot of money, guys? And now TiVo's built into your phone. Dan, you need to go to Michigan for Halloween festivities. It would make for an epic Snow Dogs. Yeah, that would be good. Jess is always bugging me to go on Halloween. Did you see the Super Manic VidCon edit? That was pretty fun. That is an awesome cat tree. It goes higher. I'm trying to convince Crystal to put the shelves on the walls so the cats can like go lay on the shelves. That'd be kind of cool, you know. Dan, I will wait all night for this show. Oh, thanks. I'm really hungry, and I was supposed to eat before this, so that's not fun. We'll see. We'll see how well that works out. I don't care what time you start. I'm going to stay up all night. Thank you, guys. I apologize. We really wanted to make this special. Our first, like, official show live stream where we were going to do the show from beginning to end. And then, yeah. The good news is Jess is driving a really fast car really fast, so she'll be home soon. What's up, Crystal, the animal lover? We are up all night. Don't mind waiting. Are you enjoying being on TikTok? I am. I'm understanding TikTok, and it's hard. Okay, so the thing about TikTok is I'm getting to see the memes like 2 or 3 weeks earlier than they drop like on Instagram. Like, so it makes me feel not so old. So I do like that. I saw the VidCon live, what you did. Is there another one? There is a VidCon video. Here, let's keep you guys. You guys want to be entertained for a minute? Or you guys are going to either like it or hate it. But I'll play you the video. I think I can play stuff over here, right? This is my stream. Don't look at my password. Don't look at my password. I don't know. How do I find me? I don't know how to even find me. If you go to RFS Dan's YouTube page or you go to our CC Mouse podcast page on Facebook, you will find that there's a VidCon megamix that I made there. Hi, Dan. Hello, Abby. Crystal says, how's it going? It is going frantically. I'm worried that you guys are disappointed. That's what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about that. Didn't Camille do one? She did do one, I believe. You should go follow her if you guys don't. She's the new like up and coming thing, so I would do that. You're hysterical. Love you both. Thank you. Like I said, we're 29 minutes estimated time, may vary depending on your location, away from Jess arriving. We should play music when she arrives, right? We should play like some we should play some sort of like pageant winning music when she shows in. No disappointment here. Thank you. There's Mooch. Mooch. I can't reach him, even though it looks like it can reach him. Hi. Hi, Mooch. There's that. There's other cats, but they're like right around the corner here. They're right around the corner. Yeah, Mooch is there. Mooch in the wild. Okay, let's see. What else are we gonna do here? Let's just text Jess a picture of what we're doing now. Like, uh-oh. What? Help! Hey, PJ says, hey, Dan, I went to the Taco Bell in that Midland Mall where they got those Xboxes. It was cool. Do they talk about it? Is there like pictures of them on the walls and stuff like that? Or is it not a thing? Mooch looking at me like crazy. Mooch knows by now what I do. He knows what I do. No, is Kamiko fighting with the cat?
Yeah, there was 2 stray cats out there, and she went and fought with one of them with my car.
Uh-huh.
And then ran across the street. She stood in the middle of the street all puffed up.
Yeah?
And then she went running to the neighbor's house to go find where they went.
Dang, Kamiko's out there fighting. She might come back all rolled up. She's tiny, but she's scrappy. Are you concerned?
No, she can hold her own.
Crystal says she's not concerned.
She went running after him.
You look so different with flat hair. Yeah, that's what they all say. Like, a lot. I saw your cat sneaking around. Well, Kumiko, the little black cat, she's out there rolling up cats. People say, hey, Crystal. Oh, that's my ride. I wouldn't know about it if I hadn't heard it here. It's 7 minutes from my house. Oh, okay. That'd be cool to get Xboxes from working at Taco Bell. Guess I'm out for a few minutes. Gotta actually get up and shower. I know, Oakley fan. You got time. Is it kind of cool that I named my puppy Oakley? Yeah, carry that name on. Good memories. Can't stay long, but I'm here. Have a great night. Yes, thanks, Crystal, the animal lover. You always show up for everything, and we appreciate that. Go, Kumiko. Hi, Crystal. Break up the cat fight. We can't. You can't. You can't break it up. They gotta do their thing.
She was ready to come in the house, and I tried to get her to come in the house.
It's kind of like if your mom like broke up a fight at school. Like, you can't live that down. Crystal can't be going out there with the broom smacking cats away. Kumiko's arch nemesis are gonna see that, and then she's just gonna pay the price later when they make fun of her and beat her up. You look like a rock star. I've been craving Taco Bell so much lately. I've been on a Del Taco kick. I went through a big, huge Taco Bell kick growing up where I ate Taco Bell so much that we kept our receipts and we kept throwing them in the glove box, and then you'd open it up to put a new receipt in there and all the Taco Bell receipts would come out. But I never thought once to go to Del Taco until I was adult. I think my very first girlfriend took me to Del Taco. Her parents called it cheap and disgusting. Like, let's go have cheap and disgusting. I'm like, what's that? And then I had a spicy chicken burrito, and ever since then my world's changed. Hello from Singapore. Hello. Love y'all. Thanks. Vanna Wan from Wantucky. I don't know. Uncle Yukon says taco time is better here in this town. I want some taco time. I always liked all of the fur floating around when they fight. I know, huh? It's just like the cartoons. And all the little fluff tails go around. Sometimes they go back and they eat their fluff tail, or they have a fluff tail hanging out, and they're just like, I'm like, ew. Taco Bell has gotten so expensive, yeah. And I'm so old that like I would get like, what was it, like 59-cent burritos, 99-cent burrito supremes, and my chalupas. Chalupas. Taco John's is where it's at. You're always champion Taco John, Katie. Brandon H says, I could use some tacos or tamales right now. So could I. So can I. Hello from northern Sweden. Bing now. Wait, that's not Swedish. Shoot. Hello. Dan, if you had, oh man, I should read these before I read them out loud because something's going to catch me. I just had a $5 Taco Bell box. Dude, you should DoorDash me one. Dan, if you had to drink one soda pop now, well, what would it be and why? If it's pop, I love Cherry Coke right now. Cherry Coke is my go-to soda. I love it. Not Cherry Pepsi, not Wild Cherry Pepsi, not Diet Cherry Pepsi, not Diet Coke, not the Cherry Pepsi. Let me tell you guys, okay. Let me get closer here. All right. There's only one kind of Cherry Coke, but there's 2 ways to get it. And let me tell you guys something. Forget what your parents told you about life or anything. This is important stuff right here. If you go to some place like Carl's Jr. and you ask for Cherry Coke, they will give you Cherry Coke, real Cherry Coke, where the syrup and the cherry is mixed. If you go to somewhere like Wendy's and you order a Cherry Coke, they have that CokeBot 5000 with the 40 different flavors. And the nozzles, I know they don't clean every day. You know what it does? It gives you Coke and a splash of cherry blish. Probably Minute Maid cherry blish. You don't want that. You can tell. You know how you can tell? You can tell because when you shake the lid on the cup, because there ain't no straws no more, and it goes to the top, all that cherry blish is separated from the Coke. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with separated cherry and Coke, guys? All I want's Cherry Coke. And these places make it so difficult. So now I'm like clocking people on Cherry Coke. Like, is it real Cherry Coke or it's not? And she's like, well, it's not Cherry Coke. I'm like, when you have that syrup junk that goes in there. Think about it before you get your Cherry Cokes. Think about it. When you get your Cherry Cokes at an approved Cherry Coke establishment. So there you go. There you go, guys. Have you been to Pennsylvania before? No. I really wish I could go to Pennsylvania. That's my life goal, is to retire and go to Pennsylvania and just watch Penguins games all day long. Taco Bell just got their new nacho fries. I haven't had the nacho fries yet. Crystal, you had the nacho fries, right?
Yeah, meh.
Meh? Okay. Crystal says meh? Yeah. I seriously need to see the Dark Crystal again, Chris says. I am hyped for the prequel in the series. I still have not done that. Jess and I wanted to do a watch through where we all watch it at the same time, but I have not. I don't remember seeing it except for when it came out when I was like 5. Okay. Hold on, I gotta turn this down. But I do want to see the Dark Crystal. What you drinking? Nothing now because I just spilled my beer all over the floor. Here, let me turn the microphone back on because I'm getting in trouble for wiping Ron, and I want you guys to hear it. Now she's gone. I'm in the mood for ice cream, Woofy says. You know what? Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, get ice. You know how much ice cream we have in that freezer right there? So much ice cream. So much ice cream. All right, so the correct question is, what is my floor drinking? And it was a fat tire. It was a fat tire. Alcohol abuse, I know, right? I cried a little bit when it hit the ground. And then I was hoping you guys saw that. Had seen it? Whatever you say. One of those two things. One of those two things. I'll talk about cherry cokes. Makes me want to have a cherry coke float. Ooh, Coca-Cola ice cream. Yeah, that'd be so good. I'm down for that.
So let's hear to tell you all about our victory.
Oh, Kamiko's back. What's up, Scrappy Cat? I heard you got into a fight. Oh, she's gone. Look at. She wants back out. Let her back out to go fight. If this was Game of Thrones, she's got to represent our house. It smells like beer in here. Isn't Crystal like addicted to Ben and Jerry's? Yeah. I think those are her 2 hall passes. I saw you spill your beer. See? That's what you get for watching. I spilled that thing to the ground, and it's all foamy. Look at. All right, guys. We're only 19 minutes away from the new year. I mean, from Jess showing up. Then we can get this party started. And okay, here's what's gonna happen. She's gonna get on here, and before we start the podcast, she's gonna have to debrief. So we're just gonna hear her just blah, and then we'll start the show. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh sounds like Camille. Is that you? Are you Wolfie W? Roggy, yeah, sorry. I had the cheap ice cream. I can buy more that way. Okay, here's the thing though. Okay. Let me give you a lesson on my ice cream right here. I grew up with the big 5-gallon buckets of ice cream. The one with the, with the red handle on it that you get at the food for stamps. Is that what it is? The bucket. I had the bucket of ice cream, and that's all I had. It was so much ice cream, but it tasted like the freezer, and I didn't get why. How many cats do we have? 6. Oh, look, there's a kitten. Rare sighting, rare spawn. If this was that freaking Pokemon app, you guys would be so stoked right now. You'd never see her. So it wasn't until I met Crystal that there was like real ice cream, where like there was more flavor than ice cream. Like, oh my gosh, that was so good, but there isn't much of it, and it's expensive.
Do you remember the story about why Ben and Jerry's is so flavorful?
Why is Ben and Jerry? Oh yeah, Ben and Jerry's is so flavorful because the one guy's blind, so he can't taste ice cream.
He's not blind.
Oh, he's deaf, so he can't taste ice cream, and then they made it more potent. Yeah. So, anyways, always get the good ice cream. I remember that one off the blogs, yes, where we were about stacks of ice cream a few years ago. Ooh, Jim Johnston Reviews the World says, how does one get on the Crystal's Christmas cookie list? Wow, that hasn't been talked about publicly in a long time. How do you know about this cookie list that does or does not exist? I cannot confirm or deny. You know what? While we're doing here, I need to like fix my webcam here. Either that or I need some powder because I'm shiny. Configure video, camera control, low light compensation gone. Apply, and now I'm much faster, right? Do I look better, guys? Do I look clearer? Right? Yeah, baby. Let's just rant all she wants. We will. Okay, can you guys swear less because I'm only 12 and shouldn't be hearing those words? Actually, if you're only 12, you should not be having a Facebook account or an Instagram account or a YouTube account or any of the accounts that we are on, and you're the problem, not me, ma'am. So maybe you should talk to your parents about that. Just saying. I watched those vlogs, man. I was like, I want some cookies. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I got some texts going on here. Is it Jess? Let's see what Jess says. She says
they blew a third tire?
Okay. She says, gonna be a bit on my way home from Dan's. So there is no third tire blown, but she's on her way home. So I'm hoping in just a little bit. Cookie float, because why not? Oh, man. Cookie float sounds so good. So good. Yes, I'm drinking flat tire because Jess got flat tires. Or Jamie had flat tires, not Jess. Yes. Thank you for sticking around. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know I'm not Jess, but I can talk like her. She told me some stuff the other day. Like she found some dog teeth. Does that make you guys excited? Crystal's eating cereal out of this crazy bowl. Let's see. Let me show you the bowl that Crystal eats cereal out of.
It's called an oval, sir.
What is it called?
Oval.
An oval?
O-V-O-L.
Oh, okay. It's an oval. Okay. There it is. This is what she does, and it makes it so your cereal doesn't get soggy, I guess. And you push cereal in there. It's like a ride. The cereal rides the wave down into the milk, and then you eat it. And that's what she does. That's what she's doing over there. Okay. Hi. Okay. My parents don't care. Okay, I'm done. Bye. Kaplow! Man, the power of God has compelled you. Dan, tell us some stories about your cats. So, okay. So one day we came home, and who did we get first? We had Tails first. So one day Crystal's mom, because Crystal's mom we lived with Crystal's mom. We lived in the back bedrooms, and Crystal's mom lived in that bedroom. So one day she was outside, and some kids had a cat, and they're like, is this your cat? And then she's like, no, but you kids probably shouldn't have it. And then Tails was just like he was, the orange cat, Mr. Tails. Tails. Hey, he's all choking on hair. Come here. So Mr. Tails was always chill, and you could just hold him. You could always do whatever you wanted to Tails. Come here, Tails. Tails isn't moving. Come here. Not performing. So that's how we got Mr. Tails. I think that was pretty, and he just stayed, and I named him Tails after Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. So that was Mr. Tails. And then Mooch, we came home from work one day and Crystal on the other side of the bushes. Did you guys watch the live streams? I Instagram live stream a lot, so you guys should hop on that on RFSTN. There's a wall out my back and then there's a bush on the other side and then a big major street. And when we got home one day, I think Crystal and Blake heard meowing, and that was Mooch. And Mooch was, how old was Mooch?
Now
We found him, like under 6 weeks old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was under 6 weeks old. So that's how we found Mooch, and his name is Mooch because he will literally eat anything. Yeah, so that's how Mooch is. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Talk like her, speak Michigan. I can't speak Michigan. Okay, so that's how we got Mr. Tails. Rizzo is not the next oldest. Who's the next? Kumiko. We got Kumiko for Mooch, so Kumiko would have somebody for Mooch to play with, because Tails is chill, and that's why her name is Kumiko. Kumiko is Japanese for companion child. And that's where we got Scrappy Kumiko. She was the runt. How's Crystal? With mouthfuls of what looks like to be cereal. Hold on, Jess is calling. Hi. I'm live already because apparently there was a live stream and I just didn't see the link, and at like 10 after, Mueller's like, hey, are you guys okay? And there's a room full of people here, so I've been stalling because I didn't know what to do. Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me put you on speakerphone. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, you're on speakerphone. Say hi to everybody real quick.
Hi, everybody.
Will there be a chance for you to get on the live stream soon?
I've got a 10-minute drive at least from here,
Okay.
and then I gotta find my camera.
All right, so you're in soon.
Yeah.
Pe-
I
pe-
mean, I think so.
Okay, cool. Everybody said they'd stay all night for you. Okay. Yeah, apparently I just could not see the live stream link. Everybody's saying hi, by the way. And I did not know what it was going on, so I had to at least come by and say hi to people. So, okay, all right, just... Yes, but I didn't see it, and then we would have been saved, so it's okay. Everybody can get to know Dan. Yeah, it's been fail week for technology, so... Okay, let me know when you're home, and I'll get everybody pumped up. Yes. Just run all the reds. Just run all the red lights. All right, I'll talk. Right. Do you want me to? Okay, now you are.
Yeah. Okay, so the car that I'm driving right now is the loaner car, and it's a Dodge Charger. And the funniest thing about it is the police cars that our town has are Dodge Chargers. So if I come driving down the road, people think I'm a police car, and they slow down in front of me.
Are they moving out of your way?
No, because I don't have like lights or anything. But if they look up in the rearview mirror, I have the profile of a police car.
That's true.
You know, because it's a Dodge Charger, and everybody in town knows that that's what people in town, that's what the police cars in town are. So I was driving out here, and I'm like, why is everybody slowing down? And I got all the way out here, and my buddy Dan out here, he goes, you're driving a police car. I'm like, I'm not driving a police car. He goes, that's what the state cops drive. I'm like, oh, I am driving a police car.
I bet right now you're talking to us, and I bet you're doing over 80 miles an hour.
I'm on a gravel road right now, and I'm doing 45.
That sounds like some Dukes of Hazzard stuff to me.
Well, it is a Dodge Charger.
Jess thinks it's a Fast and the Furious movie, right?
Yeah, right.
Jim Johnson
No
says
way,
just put the emergency flashers on and go for it.
I wish I had emergency flashers on. I just no. I'm out in the country. There's literally there's a cow field next to me, and there's a cornfield on the other side of me.
Of course
and
there
I'm
is.
Yeah, I'm in a potato field. I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally.
People in the chat want to know if you see Eminem or not.
If I see Eminem?
Yeah, did you see him at all?
No, I have not seen Eminem.
Okay.
I'm watching for deer.
Yes.
Because I'm in deer country.
And Detroit rappers like Kid Rock.
And Detroit rappers. I'm not in Detroit. I'm 400 miles north of Detroit. Detroit rappers. Why did they all watch my TikTok? That was the greatest TikTok ever. I don't know why it didn't go over better.
Delete it and re-upload it. That's what somebody smart told me.
I should re-upload.
Let's
There's a
re-upload
good
it.
hashtag for it, and I'll re-upload it because it was funny.
Yes. Go,
It was
Jess.
funny. Which reminds me, I didn't upload a TikTok on the dog's TikTok today.
No, do you have one ready?
I do actually have one ready, but I didn't upload it yet because I've been in insane mode all day.
I know.
All day. I didn't upload a vlog. I didn't even get to upload the dog's video today. That's how manic today has been.
You were supposed. It's supposed to be the first day of party week.
Yeah, well, that's not what happened. I'm all by myself, and actually, I don't even get to spend the night by myself tonight because Greg came over to watch my dogs, and he's like, "I'm just gonna sleep in the spare bedroom and go to work in the morning instead of driving back home." And I'm like, "You don't have to." He's like, I told him he didn't have to come into town because I'm
Right.
like, Kira's asleep, and I had her on the camera, and I gave him access to the camera, and I'm like, just watch her for me while I'm doing this. And he's like, I'm just coming to town. I'm like, you don't have to. She's sound asleep, and she will sleep. She'll sleep the rest of the night. He's like, no. He's like, I'm not doing that because you're gonna worry, and I'm gonna worry. I'm like, okay. He goes, I'm just coming to town. So Greg's gonna come stay in the spare bedroom tonight.
Cool.
I don't even get the first night by myself.
Nope. No.
Which is fine. It'll be nice because I'll get up in the morning and somebody will be there.
Right. Yeah.
So
That'll be
like,
good.
oh, okay.
That'll be one less
Yeah.
day. Everybody in the chat says stop. Don't go slow. Always go fast. Like nobody wants you to slow down and be safe. Everybody wants you to be reckless and get here.
I'm driving a Dodge Charger. Do you have any idea how much power I have through the steering wheel right now?
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Is there a faster button on the dashboard?
Yeah, there's a sport mode.
Ooh, are you in sport mode?
No, this car has paddle shifting.
Yeah, you should go to sport mode and tell us what it's
I
like.
could put it in sport mode and do paddle shifting, and I could fly. I'm not doing that. No.
Everybody wants to know where
That's-
Jamie's at, but I can't say anything until you get here. Otherwise, I'm taking half of
No,
your podcast away.
Can't say. Oh yeah, I forgot. They don't know where Jamie's at.
He had a medical emergency. No, he didn't.
He did not. You make people freak out. He had a medical emergency.
I hope
No, he
somebody
had a
clips.
medical emergency.
I hope somebody clips
He's
that.
I guess we could just tell them he's on birthday vacation with his cousin. But I'll tell him where when I get there.
Yeah, it's Africa. They
That's
went to the
pretty
other side of the world.
Actually, I don't even know where he's at right now after we just swapped out all the trailers and tires, sanity, manic, crazy things we just did. He's probably at the Mackinac Bridge by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be getting to the bridge about now, and then they've got about another hour to go to get to the Sioux, so.
Holy cow. That's like,
Yeah.
and they've been gone all day long.
They left at 4 o'clock, and they were supposed to be there by 7 o'clock, so.
Dang.
Yeah, that was their plan. I'm so glad I made them food and had, like, I made food and had food ready, and when all this started going down, they were freaking out, and I'm like, I got food, guys. Like, you can eat. We can figure this out. Don't worry about it. I got it all figured out. So,
Well, hopefully that's the end of that.
if it's not, I'm not. They got AAA. They can tow everything. He's got a new trailer now, so happy birthday, Jamie.
I said Jamie was going to Africa, and is Jamie in Wakanda? I think that's from Black Panther.
He does have a vlogging camera on him, and he, as of today, did say he would film while he was gone.
All right, Jamie vlog.
So he does have a vlogging camera, and his cousin said the same thing. He's like, I'll remind him. I said, I told him, I'm like, you don't have to, you can vlog whatever you want. If you want to vlog. If you don't, don't. And his cousin's like, we will. And I'm like, so they might get to see Jamie's cousin too, because they were all excited about it. After all the chaos, they got all excited, so.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out. I am now on the main road, no
Okay.
longer on a dirt road, but I am on the most dangerous road in all of Alpena, so I'm going to hang up the phone.
Okay, drive with 2 hands and no brakes.
And no brakes. Only the handbrake.
There's only 50 of us waiting for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. We were supposed to do this at 9. See, if you would have done it at 9, I would have only been a little bit late. No, I'm like super late.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you soon.
Okay, alright,
Bye.
bye.
Well, there you go. There's an appetizer to hold these guys over. I will give you guys Jess's phone number if you want. Let's start the bidding at $5. Do I have $5 for Jess's personal home phone number? I'll sell it to you guys. $5, $10. Anybody? 10? We got 10. Okay. $25 for Jess's home phone number. If you buy it now, I will throw in her address for free. 20, 25, 45 bucks. Okay, so she'll be home in a minute. We'll get her to hop on. She'll tell us all the stories. Maybe she'll get to distract for a minute while I go like shove a bunch of food in my mouth. I'm so hungry. No, it's okay.
You want a sandwich?
Yeah, please. I don't care. I'll take anything. You can blend it up. You remember that one time we made that video where we blended stuff up and it was, I blended up Spam and baby food and a bunch of other stuff and it didn't taste good. Did not taste good at all. Dan, will you ask Crystal to make oatmeal, coconut, cranberry, and white chocolate chip cookies? That is a lot of things.
I bet you know why I won't make that.
Because you don't like coconut, but I like coconut, and you don't eat the stuff you make anyway. So that kind of does sound good. Abby's right. Can we make some oatmeal, coconut, cranberry, and white chocolate chip cookies? That sounds good. You can leave the coconut out. Yeah, people are betting up to $25. I'm selling Jess's stuff.
25, you can get more.
I can get more for Jess's stuff. How much from my phone number? How much to be text buddies with Dan? Okay. $5 billion. Meh. Okay, Dan, you're a bad influence. I am. Yes, they are my favorite Christmas cookies. I want that. I'm skipping work today. Becky, you gotta go to work. Please tell me you're not skipping work because of the live stream. Please. Don't do that. Look at all these other things I have. Let's see. Starting soon. Oh, I love Mama June's face. Oh, hey. Hi, this is me. I don't know what's going on here. You gotta move out the way. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. It's me. What other scenes do I have in here? No. Oh, this was for my New Year's Eve live stream. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, look at Rizzo. Look how cute Rizzo is. Oh. Okay. Enough of that. There we go. Hello, Uncle Yukon. I was wondering what my Uncle Yukon was up to. So Crystal is Dan, you sell your info for $1 million. Nobody would pay $1 million. Hey, look, it's Mr. Tails. Oh, and another rare sighting of the kitten as she frantically runs from somewhere to another place. When I make eye contact with her, she's gone. Watch. Hi. What's up? She don't want to come see me. She likes that random hand, though. The random hand. You're framed right, so you're not on the camera. I want you to turn to stone. I really should be going to bed soon, but I'm watching this even though I have to get up at 4:30. Elizabeth, just go to bed, please. We messed this up. But we can recover because we can try it again next time. And you can always hit the replay tomorrow. Remember, we have built-in TiVo here. Dan, where are you going to go to Michigan again? Oh, Dana. I want to go. If I do go, I don't think I can pull it off this year. Ugh. I want to go in October. I do. I want to go for the Halloween. That would be fun. But there's so much other stuff planned in October. Actually, Jess is coming out here in October, so I don't think that's going to work. I always comment the funniest stuff. Well, good. Keep commenting the funniest stuff. Crystal needs to be on the podcast. She is here and there. I don't want to go to bed. Then don't. Then don't go to bed. What if you don't wake up tomorrow? At least you can hang out with me. No. I want Jess's humor. You want her laugh too? You should come to Michigan again. I probably will eventually. I heard a rumor when Dan is going. You shush about any of that stuff. Don't you be telling TMZ about my future plans. What else? I've been a fan since the beginning. Good for you. Way to be there. Okay, anyway, so I imagine she'll be hopping on like 10 minutes or so. I'll end up cutting back to the screen so I can get her framed correctly, and then we'll come back here. Dan, you need to go to West Michigan, Petoskey, Traverse City, Grand Rapids, St. Joe, Michigan. Okay, I went from Detroit up through Sagnasty and up to Gaylord and Alpena. You should come to North Dakota and see me. I don't want to go to North Dakota. That's a flyover state. Let's stay up and wait for Santa Claus. Dude, I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you. One day I'll tell you my Santa Claus story. Wait, no, don't retract your message. Oh. Hey, Dan, what have you heard about the grasshopper outbreak in Vegas? That hasn't reached my ears yet. You heard about some outbreak of grasshoppers in Vegas?
Yes, but I also lived through a grasshopper outbreak in Vegas where they were flying everywhere and you were like walking and they were just smashing into you everywhere.
Oh, Crystal's done it before. We gotta write this down.
All right, how far can I go that you can see cats but not me?
What do you? Oh, right
Yes.
there. Why don't you want to see Crystal?
Because I'm not camera ready.
Grasshoppers in Vegas. Here, let's see if we can get Crystal to say something about that. Here, I'll try to turn you up.
What do you want me to say?
You went through grasshoppers in Vegas?
Yeah, in 2000, I went to Vegas in the summertime. When we were driving back, there was just grasshoppers everywhere, like all in the air, and they were just hitting your car everywhere from every direction. And then we stopped at State Line, and they were everywhere. And then we were gonna go on the roller coaster that goes out of the building in State Line, but then there was grasshoppers everywhere. And we thought that would not be a good idea.
Were they big grasshoppers?
Yeah, we called it the Locust Invasion because it was just locusts to us. But they were like everywhere. Like we got out of the car and we ran into the hotel like with our arms up, like trying to block our face so they didn't get in our mouth. They were everywhere.
Yeah, so I guess that happened before. We had an outbreak of monarch butterflies where there was millions of butterflies flying around, and you felt bad because when you went outside and you drove to work, you were responsible for killing lots of butterflies. Lots of them.
And what did they tell us to avoid killing them?
What did they say?
Drive slower.
Yes, drive slower, but we couldn't. They would just splat on our windshields. Hold on. CC Mouse Podcast Live. So yeah, but anyway, there was millions and billions and billions of these monarch butterflies that were so pretty, and I felt bad. They were just splatting everywhere. The one day I was off, and I was like, I want to go get food, but I feel bad because I'm just gonna kill living things going to get food. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna go get the food that's killed from living things already. That's weird. Oh, look, there's a kitten. Poor butterflies, yuck. Yeah, they're all over our windshields. I think they're just trying to get into the casino to gamble, right? Okay. I got that down there. Let's see what else he says. My girlfriend has seen a ton of monarch butterflies since we started dating. Not sure what that's a sign of. I don't know. They were migrating out over here, so they're probably just flying on by. Flying on by. I just celebrated my birthday 2 days ago, and Gone to the Snow Dogs fan page on Facebook sent me 132 likes, or send me 132 likes. How old are you now? Bet you're younger than my old butt. Dreaming big for the Gone to the Snow Dogs to get 1 million subscribers for the anniversary. Yes, we could do it. Every single. Oh, thanks.
There's only 3 tiny pickles in there. I apologize.
Thanks.
Barbecue bugles or Takis?
No chips, no crunching on the camera, but thank you. So here's the thing. Every time that I've hung out with Jess, she hit like 200, 300, 400, what is it, 800 now. So I'm going to see her in October. So maybe when we're hanging out in October, she'll hit 1 million and we'll have a party. 18. All right. Well, happy adulthood.
Do you need a beer?
Yes, please. That black can. Thanks. Is it cold? You should see the measures Crystal's going through to not be on the camera. Look at the hand. Keep going. There's Crystal. Wave. Dan, you're not old. Thank you. We went and saw the new Quentin Tarantino movie on Sunday. It was really good. Hey, I'm finally 15. Dang. No, I don't need any other lights on. You're fine. Is Jess home now? Is it time to podcast? Will Dan be sober enough to talk? Wait, this was like hours ago that you sent me this. Shoot. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's recap for everybody that just got here. We had a brand new episode of the CC Miles podcast that could be crossing your sweet, sweet ears at this very moment. But alas, technology is a fickle beast. I don't even know what that means. You love technology, but you can't get mad at it when it does you dirty. And Jess and I recorded a pretty good podcast. Maybe the best one of the 28 if you count up as a zero, podcasts that we've done. But let me tell you a little secret. The podcast had bad audio, and I couldn't do nothing to save it. So I sent it to Brad, and Brad couldn't help me. He said, I tried, Dan, but alas, you must go live. You must show everybody your true form and podcast live. And Jess is like, rad, let's podcast live. Like, la, 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 because she's always go, 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 go. So then we set up a live podcast for 8 o'clock. And then Dan was misinformed, and I got home, and it was 8 o'clock, and Jess needed more time. And I was supposed to change it to 9. But Dan couldn't find the link to the podcast. Oh, no, it was lost amongst the heavens. I think Crystal's here. I can see her in my peripheral vision, and I think she's shaking her head no like I'm an idiot. No, thank you. No chocolates. No chocolates. None. None until the podcast starts, ma'am. There will be no sweets for anybody. No sweets. So I wasn't able to change it to 9, and then out of the heavens comes Mueller to text me, are you okay? And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, everybody's waiting for you guys. So here I am, stretching this very story that you hear now out much longer than it has to be. Oh yes, it could have been simply told in a, oops, my bad. But here we are, 1,500 words later. Who knows, who's counting? Probably one of you with OCD at home is sitting there counting, right? Right. So I gave you guys a sample of Jess on a speakerphone. It could have been pre-recorded. And through movie magic, you thought she was live. Or she could have actually really been live and calling us from the car that she's in. So she should be here any moment now. Thank you for spending some of these minutes in your life that you can't get back. Oh no, you can't get these minutes back. These minutes are spent forever. When you're laying there on your deathbed or whatnot, you could have been like, wow, if I'd have just tuned in an hour later and not listen to that man-child talk about nothing and stretch it out for 45 minutes, an hour, I could have done something with myself. Could have gotten a degree. Heck, another round of Taco Bell. I have no idea what's going on. I don't either. I don't either. You said this like 4 times. Look, Katie, apparently this is why you don't make videos. Because apparently you got to sell it, you know? You got to sell it. Before they go to commercial break, they show you what's going to happen after the commercial. And when they come back from commercial break, they show you what happened before commercial. So I got to catch everybody up that's in here. There's like 50 people in here, and some people need to be caught up on the series. These minutes are worth it. Thank you. Thank you for oh, look at the fan club of Dan Club. Thank you. I'm going to be regretting this later. Yeah. Yeah, you are. 824,852 minutes. Oh, no, wait, subscribers. Forgot to the Snow Dogs. Yeah, she's going quick. We could get it to 1 million by October. LOL, Dan, you are a nut, says Aaron. I am a nut. Oh my gosh. So Jess will be here any moment now. Maybe we can find like something to keep us entertained. There's Mooch. Mooch, you want to come be needy over here? He doesn't want to be needy. It's off-peak hours for Mooch, by the way. Mooch is a retired cat, so he doesn't have to, by retired cat law, he doesn't have to perform anymore. He's good. He's good. I should not have had a Mountain Dew while watching this. That'll keep you up to the end of the podcast. We still got a podcast for like an hour. And Katie, yes, you do make videos. Yes, you do. Okay, nothing from Jess yet. So we will keep on waiting. I'll know when she hops on. I'll know. And only 33 pulls up. I'll do that. Hey Dan, do you have any ghost stories? I don't, but cause like I'm waiting for a ghost to do something cool for me to believe in ghosts. But when I started working at the bike shop, when I got there, I work with Jake and Jacob, and they're pretty sane guys. And they were like, dude, there's a ghost in this shop. I'm like, well, what do you mean? And they're like, well, sometimes we'll just hear stuff moving around and stuff, and then we go, and it's like, I think his name is Tim or Jim or something like that. And it's like, it's him. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then one day I came into the shop, and I was walking by the shop. And if you've ever seen some of the shop videos, you probably have a good layout of the shop now, where there's a room for helmets and shoes, and there's a room for BMX parts, and there's a repair room. And as I was walking by, one of the helmets went flying off out of dude, they're all in a box. I don't not closed in a box, but you know, it's open in the front, and you could pull one out. But they were all in a box because I put them away every night before I go. And this one flew out of the box. And it was like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, whoa, that's not cool. And then I stood there in the hallway and I was looking. I'm like, I don't believe in this stuff. So what happened? Did I leave one on the edge of the seat? Did I just happen to walk by and that was it? And when I say walk by, it was 20 feet away from me. It's not like the gust of my Jesus physique, former Jesus physique, blew wind by it and it shot to the ground. No, it went flying. It went flying. Oh, this is the first time I've seen you without the mohawk. Yeah, it's there. It's just not up today. Sorry to ruin that illusion. So anyway, so the helmet went flying. I was like, what's going on? This is crazy. So yeah, and then one time I was all locked up and I heard somebody rattling the doors, but nobody was there. I don't like energy drinks. Had me a coffee. I don't drink energy drinks either. You best believe in ghost stories. Miss Turner, you and one? No, I don't get it. But anyway, so was kind of crazy. Yeah. You forgot to strap it down. Always fasten the strap on your helmet. I mean, the helmet was in the helmet room, on display or in the box, and it flew flew across on the ground. I mean, I had to go pick it up, so I'm sure that whoever did it was just screwing. Nobody was there. I was there. The lights were off. It was 30 minutes before we opened. But it flew out of the helmet box in the helmet room. I think this is Jess. Home. Okay. In a minute when she hops on, we'll reboot here. We'll reset everything and we'll be good to go. Yeah. So anyway, I don't have any ghost story, but that would be my ghost story if I had a ghost story. BRB. Okay. Aaron says BRB, everybody. No texting. No more chat. We'll wait right here till you get back. You let me know when you're back and we'll continue. Dan did a live of how he puts up his mohawk. I did. I do lots of lives right now. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs on TikTok, so I can do live on TikTok because that would be fun because I have a pretty new audience there. But I go live all the time on our Instagram, but usually in the evenings around 8 o'clock Pacific time. But it's hard because there's no way for you to show anybody that you're going live on there. But it's the only place where I can just hurry up and turn it on and do whatever I want. We go get tacos and stuff. We go on adventures. It's been really good. There was one with lights, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Yes, there was, Katie. Did you end up getting your mohawk vajazzled at VidCon? No, because the line was just too long, and that was what sucked on the live stream. It went all the way around the back of the building, and I was almost pushy enough to be like, "Hey, can I cut and do this for the live stream?" But I ain't nobody. Everybody's live streaming there. I'm not Dr. Disrespect. I can't cut the line. Can't take you in the bathroom. So I didn't. But we ran around. That was a lot of fun. If you guys want to see the fun, go to RFS Dan's YouTube channel. Hey, that's me. That's weird. And go look at our VidCon megamix. I try to make it so manic. Rescue Lady 46. Wow, there's 46 of you? Holy cow. That's a gain. You're in a gain. Rescue Lady Gain says, I'm enjoying this because I like seeing you and hearing Crystal in the background talking to you. She would make a good partner on your podcast. Yeah, she's good. I mean, I can set up a microphone, but Jess will be on in a minute. That's all the sass. I can't hear it in stereo. You should see when we hang out, and I got one in one ear and one in the other ear, and they're both saying the same things. It's, valid and true. But man, I get it from all angles. I'm like, I want to run away from this, and then that's over there. Not you. Wait, that's bad. I have toast, which is bread that's been burnt. I had to make some popcorn because I know this will be exciting and long podcast. It will. I went to the movies, but I didn't buy popcorn. It smelled good, but it's instant stomach ache. I do have a channel card because I watched them. Yay. I do have channel cards because I watched them. That's right. I did send you channel cards, Kitty. I still have some channel cards. They're almost all gone, though. I mean, there'll be time for me to get new channel cards. Oh, look, man, that was only a handful of years ago. What happened, Dan? And then it has Random Friend Squad on the back. This is where you get RFS Dan from. It's from Random Friend Squad. Find that on YouTube if you want to see like 7 or 8 year old rad videos from me. What did I do? I did it was like a collab channel that me and some of my friends equally made. Yeah, we need to convince Crystal to be on the podcast. If she's around, I usually record when she's at work. But if she's around, she hops on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the chat room stopped. Did I answer all the questions? Did I cue all the A's? Did I A all the Q's? I did. Satisfied. Look are you guys satisfied? I worked retail, and Aaron said I worked retail and had to answer phones and wear an earpiece to hear my manager speak, so I feel your pain. Sign channel cards. Oh, I did sign the channel cards like I was cool. I still have some RFS Dan t-shirts. Those t-shirts are rad. I gotta send some out soon. Yes, we want Crystal. Yes, we can get Crystal in here soon. Okay, hold on. Let me know when I can add you. All right. Holy cow. So here's how this is gonna go. When she's time to hop on, I'm going to. Oh, I gotta switch to the begin screen again. What happened to Jamie and Crystal doing a podcast when we were in California? Everybody was all burnt and tired. So no, I spent too much time in the pool, so that didn't happen. Dan D, Levy. Okay, so yeah. So we'll restart this scene in a second here. Oh, I guess I should find my Skype. Where's my Skype? Does my Skype automatically open up? It didn't. SKYPE. Go look at my sign in. Sign me in to RFS Dan. What are you doing? I can wear it if you want. You do not have to wear my channel card. RFSDAN. Okay, password. Don't listen to my key type and password. I did it. Which webcam is this? The E or the P? Okay, continue. We watch okay, so gone to the snow dogs. Accept. Hi. Okay. Ooh. How do I say it? Is it Levy or Livey? It would not be Livey. Okay, Levy. Dan, what comic company do you like? Oh my gosh. What a loaded question. I am a Marvel fan. Forget all these movies and stuff. I am a Marvel fan, true believer through and through. DC sucks. Batman's boring. Superman's overpowered. Aquaman's a bad version of something else. I don't like anybody on DC. They're all boring. How about that? How many of you guys are going to unsubscribe because Batman's boring? Why do you like Batman? You tell me. DC. Sucks. I'm always Marvel. I Marvel through and through. It's pronounced Levy. He just wrote the name. I hate you, Uncle Yukon. Oh shoot. Okay, where's Jess at? Come on. Is that a thing? What did I just say? They're whole is what you mean. Yes, they are. Let's see what happens.
Promise a bridge when there is no water to be found. I guess your canyon of bullshit is slowly filling up towards, yeah, straight towards the ground. People always moving to the other side, and think we've gotta take it to the other side. Until it ain't no fun anymore, then I gotta get a day job to support myself. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it, would I be better off slumming or renting where apartments dwell? Boss lady, get off my back before I snap back and throw your body down into a well. I wish the egos and the envy would go away, then this industry would be a much better place. But another bridge goes down, I can't believe there isn't a decent human being in this town. That's why we keeping the rivers wide. So when the real drama comes and your bridges in the levee, you know you got to be ready to pay your dues and let it ride. Oh yeah. So sé que las personas son celosas y no sé qué hacer. Desde niño tomé vino y toqué la música de corazón. Yo escribo canciones, hacemos tonos de vida rápidamente veo bandas que quieren cambiar, pero me importa una chinga porque estamos cansados de estos maricas. That's why we keeping the rivers wide. So when the real drama comes and your bridges in the levee, you know you got to be ready to pay your dues and let it ride. Oh yeah. there is no water to be found. As you canyon of bullshit is slowly filling up towards ya, straight towards the ground. People always moving to the other side, and think we've gotta take it to the other side. Until it ain't no fun anymore, then I gotta get a day job to support my family. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it, would I be better off slumming or renting where apartments dwell? Boss lady, get off my back before I snap back and throw your body down into a well. I wish the egos and the envy would go away, then this industry would be a much better place. But another bridge goes down, I can't believe there isn't a decent human being in this town. That's why we keep the rivers wide. So when the real drama comes and your bridges in the levee, you know you got to be ready to pay your dues and let it ride. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh. I can see you.
I can kind of hear you, but you're breaking up.
How about that?
That's better.
Is that better? Here, let me share you my screen so you can see. You can see. Is that you can see. Now we need to open up Audacity so I can record us. How do I do that again? I don't know, man. I'm gun shy from this program now after it hurt my podcast.
After I heard your podcast. That's okay. I have this angled wrong, and my light's over here, and I'm sitting the wrong way, and there's stuff behind me.
Oh, you
I'm
look
not
fine.
prepared.
You look like you.
I'm not prepared. Wait, hold on. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Just deserving. You deserve this.
Wine? What is it? Wine? Out of the bottle, right?
Wow. It's been that kind of day, guys. It's been that kind of
It's been
day.
that kind of a day. This is so good, though. Like, if you're of age, I'm telling you, it's the best.
We just had that of age problem a little bit ago, but we straightened that out in here.
The of age problem.
Yeah, we had a 12-year-old ask us to swear a lot less. I'm like, you can't even have like an account on here at 12. Could you
To
not?
swear a lot less.
Yes, says the 12-year-old that should not have her own account in the first place.
We don't swear that much anyway. I think I've swore on the podcast like twice ever.
Yeah, they're well placed. Learn a well placed F-bomb, you know.
I swore in a vlog
Uh-huh.
the day Kira ate stuff.
And then what happened?
I think only one person was like, "You swore."
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
Yeah, it was a shitty day.
Yeah. Well, Charles Trippy went through that too. Remember we talked about that?
Right. Can you see what I did to my phone? This also happened today?
No,
you
I can't see it. Is it cracked? Because I can't tell.
Yep.
Oh.
I think it's just the cover. I'll take it off tomorrow and find out.
Hopefully it's just a cover.
I dropped it.
Yes. Just
If Jess drinks wine, something happened. I
Yeah.
like wine. This isn't even the one I bought. I bought one. Yeah, I bought a sugar wine, a sugar white wine, when I went on one of the trips out of town that I had to make while picking people up today.
one of many.
One of many. This is really good though. I would be not so, I would put it in a glass, but I don't have one.
Is that the stuff that we ran all over the place for to try to get at VidCon?
Yeah.
It hasn't made it out here yet?
It's out there. It just wasn't where we were.
Oh.
We'll have to make sure to get some before Vid Summit, though. This is
Okay.
my bottle, by the way. Anybody that's like, you're backwashing in your wine, there's only like this much left. So
You'll get those comments too. You'll absolutely get those comments.
you're backwashing in your own
What are you
bottle.
doing?
It's my bottle.
Oh my gosh, so I've been keeping everybody at bay. The long wait is over. Jess is finally here.
Yeah. So are you recording?
We're live on YouTube, but I am not recording for the actual podcast. We should probably get that going, huh?
That's up to you. I should probably read some of these comments.
Yeah, let's dig through. Let's get you acclimated with the water. Let's get you acclimated with the water for a minute before we dive in.
Jess wants the new Pixel 4. I do want the new Pixel 4, but I really like my phone and I would like to not break it. I want a hard shell taco from Taco Bell. PJ. You know, I haven't eaten because I haven't been home, and I came home, and now I can't go anywhere because I drank wine.
I know, and I'm still hungry too.
We don't have Grubhub, so.
No, I thought it just came to your town.
No, not yet. You still sound like you have a fan running behind you.
Tell me if that's better.
No.
Tell me if that's better.
No. Slightly.
Oh man, I don't know how to turn that down.
You do sound like you have a fan running.
Because I have a swamp cooler here because it's like 85 degrees in this house.
If that's what it is, that's fine.
Oh. Can you hear? Is that
But,
better?
I can still hear it.
Okay.
What are my knobs supposed to be at?
My white one, I turned it back up to like almost max. My white one is like at like 3/4 on the bottom. The red one's in the middle. The white one's to the left. The 3 green ones are in the middle. The green or the yellow, I think I call it green. The yellow one is at like 10 o'clock, and the white one's at like 2 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, like on a fucking clock.
10 o'clock. So I'm literally trying to picture a clock in my head. Hey, I've had a day.
Yeah, but like you fundamentally knew what a clock was at like 6, and like you can't blame that. You can't blame something that's been like in your mind for years. Do you want me to like just move the camera over here so you can see it?
No, what was the white one at?
Which
2
one?
o'clock, you said?
The bottom white one or the top white one?
The top white one.
Yeah, at like 2 o'clock.
Okay, that's what I have mine at. You do sound you don't sound as clear as you normally do.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Like I sound crispier.
You definitely don't sound as clear as you normally do.
And same with you. And also to you. I wonder why. See,
We're using Skype.
Yeah, but we're using Skype. Oh shit, we are using Skype. Oh,
yeah, it's because we're using Skype.
Okay,
that's why.
Let me pull up Zencaster and we can start the podcast. Oh, how do I get you a Zencast though without everybody seeing the link? Okay, I got it here. That's why we're using Skype sound. Okay, the sound's about to get better. Everybody at home, I'm sorry. I apologize. You guys have sat here for so long.
You guys are the best. You're literally the best. You have no idea how bad I need this right now. Oh, I hear puppy moving. Greg went to bed, so.
This is all the stuff that we do behind the scenes.
Hold that thought. Kira's eating her bed.
Okay, well, here's Zencast, so when you get on there, we'll mute Skype.
Okay, hold that thought. I will be right back. Because he went to bed, so I'm not going to make him get up and get her.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Cow. All right, this is what our Zencast looks like. I don't call
I'm
it.
coming, puppy, I'm coming.
Wow, we're professionals here. We just got monetized, and this is where your pennies are going, to this. Oh, man, that couch is ugly. Dan, you sound great, thank you. But our sound will get better once we go to Zencast. It'll send us the stuff for the podcast. I lost Crystal. I think she was over it. Jess is loud and Dan sounds quiet. Okay, is that true still? Here, let me turn me up. This is where I want to be. And let me see, Jess. Yeah, you guys please keep telling us how our audio sounds inside the chat, because that's important. That's what ruined our last one, because we think we sound good in our ears.
Make a wall for you. So you gotta wait a second, because
Jess is really loud. Okay, I turned Jess down.
Gotta make a
Okay, more volume, Dan. Dan, you are against the Avengers. Yes. Are you against the Avengers? No, I like the Avengers. Okay, I turned her way down. Okay, your volume dropped way down. Okay, I put my volume back way up. And then I turn Jess down. Better, Dan. That's good. Okay. And we're like 30. Okay. Here's the hard part. We're like 30 seconds behind what you see and what I see. So I'm drawing you. I want to see Dan 2.0. Right. Finally, go please fold up your tray and bring your seat to an upright position and fasten your seat belts. LOL. That is true though. Okay. Now it's the Kira show. Here, watch. You guys want more Kira? I can give you more. Well, that's worse because now you can't see.
We good? I think we're good. You good there? Want you on your carrot there? Want you on your carrot? Yeah, you on your carrot?
Dang, she's so big.
You good? Is that your carrot? You good there? We got the top part of it. We got a carrot. We got the carrot. We're good. We're taking a nap. Oof, we're falling in the chair. Falling in the chair.
Okay, well at least that weight was good because we got to see Kira. That's all anybody cares about.
Oh, she's right there.
You're just a gateway to Puppy. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move over and have Puppy in screen.
She'll be there somewhere.
Okay, click. I sent you the link to Zencaster.
Ow.
So
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Okay. So I muted Jess on here, and then we'll go to Zencaster. And when she gets to my Zencast, things will sound a lot clearer. And then all will be right in the world. Okay.
Am I there now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Something is going on. Hold on. Why is this so...
This might be the longest podcast in history.
This is not any better. You're super quiet now.
You need to mute your... You have to mute your Skype, I think.
I don't know how to do that.
You have to mute me on your Skype. Don't start a podcast or a kid's channel.
Don't start a podcast.
Or a kid's channel.
How do I mute you?
You have to click on me. See how I clicked on you? See on the screen how you can see that? I muted you.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oops.
Is it cold down there?
In the basement?
Yeah. It looks cold.
It's not cold. So you muted me.
Okay.
It sounds horrible to me.
You
though.
sound okay to me.
Wow, this is so weird.
You're on Zencast.
I see that, but it sounds. I don't know how to explain it.
Does it sound garbly?
No, it sounds. It
Did-
sounds like.
Does it sound
Here,
like...
wait, you can probably hear it. Tell me if you can hear this.
I can't. Does
Can
it
you hear
sound...
that?
Does it sound digitally?
You sound so quiet, it's not even funny.
Okay.
And
That's what happened when we recorded the podcast.
What?
That's what happened when we recorded the podcast.
okay, whatever is going on here, just get out of Zencast and go back to Skype because this sounds real bad.
Okay.
Real bad.
Okay, I killed Zencast. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Huh. This is one big technical issue podcast, isn't it? You sounded fine. The waves looked fine on the Zencast.
They looked good, but it sounded like it sounded like there was a fan. A really loud fan, and I could barely hear you.
I wonder why.
I don't know. See what happens when we try to rush things? You blow tires on trailers.
Right? Huh. I don't know.
Let's
everything sounds
just do it from here, and you know what? It is what it is, and we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. Ah, I'm a squeaky.
Is that what we're gonna do? Just roll with it?
We're just gonna roll with it. How was your day, Jess? Oh, you'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what else to do because like you sound like you have a fan behind you every time I hear you talk, and then there sounds like there's a fan in my ears all the time. So I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know. Does that sound better? I don't know what it is either. Where's Brad?
Yeah, where's Brad? We need our technical guy.
Yeah. Do you have where do you have me turned up on your thing?
Somebody said I'm loud.
Yeah. Like just in general, right?
Yeah, am I loud in general or am I Jess is loud?
Okay, hold on. Okay, there I see where I am. Now talk.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay. I think that might be better there. I think I equalized it.
Yeah. All right, you guys tell us if it's better.
Yeah, you guys tell us if Jess is loud on the podcast, not in life.
I can't believe what happened with the Dodge Charger. What do you mean what happened with it?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't you go like 300 miles an hour?
I did not go 300 miles an hour.
Have you, okay, I'll ask you a vague question. You can give me a vague answer. Have you ever been in a Dodge car and seen like 3 digits on the accelerator?
Yes.
Oh, cool. In your lifetime.
I've seen 3 digits in a Jeep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, mine doesn't want to go over like 80. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I did post that picture of going over 100 in it. Yep, all good is better with both. Okay, I'm figuring it. Okay, so that's better.
All right, so we're officially gonna start the podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, and I'm still gonna record it all,
Okay.
and we'll see what it
And then
sounds
we'll
like.
still-
I hear the fan, by the way, in the background.
Okay.
But
It's
I don't,
annoying.
I don't think it's coming from my house.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Here, wait. Let me turn off my microphone and tell me if it's me. Watch. Mother.
Mother of
Okay.
dragons.
Okay. Let me go turn off the air.
You don't have to turn off the air. It's hot where you are. That's ridiculous.
Okay. Okay. People are like, would you just start the podcast already?
Just start the podcast already. We
Just-
just want to hear. Dan's
just-
real quiet now. Both are lower, watching through a TV.
Well, I hate your... Does your TV have a sound bar, sir or ma'am?
What are you doing over there? Hmm? Come here. What are you doing over there? You're going to make this difficult. She's wide awake because I've had to leave her multiple times today, so she's
Right.
bored because we didn't get our playtime in, so
But
it's going interesting.
but it's okay. That's what the podcast is for. Okay, I think we're okay now.
Are we good now? Jess, where are your dogs? 2 of them are upstairs, 1 of them's behind me.
Right.
The fan in your background is no problem at all. See?
Okay.
Told you.
Thank
Uncle
you.
Yukon.
Thank you. All right, I think
Background sound is not too bad. No worries. Good.
and I think we're okay on the audio now, right, guys?
Happy late birthday, Shelby. Early birthday, Shelby. Shelby's birthday is August the 8th.
Ooh, how
Jamie's
old,
birthday's in a day.
how old will Shelby be? Dang.
12.
Wow.
She'll be 12.
Is it true that dogs age 1 year per 7?
No. Nope. It's based on their breed and their average life expectancy. There's a mathematical
Oh.
equation that goes into like how old they are versus how long their average life expectancy is versus blah 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 blah.
Versus blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so like dog age based on breed. There's like a dog calculator. A dog calculator. Is that right? An age calculator?
Uh-huh.
Somewhere.
A dog
On
age
the
calculator?
Yeah, somewhere on the internet. There's a really fun one, but I don't know where it is. Dog age calculator. That's not the one I'm looking for, but that's kind of what I was talking about. Yeah, it is the one I was looking for. Enter a number. 12. Enter how many months? She's not. She's 12. Tear that couch
0.
up. You go right ahead. That couch is going away.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
We voted it off the island when you were gone.
Yeah. I told Jamie that's one of the things. Well, maybe not now. Yeah, I was going to buy a couch. I don't think I'm buying a couch.
How long
now.
has that couch been around? Like 40 years?
That couch has probably at least 25.
Dang.
I don't know. I really don't know. I was just guessing. I just made it up. Shelby would be 75.
Holy
in
cow.
years.
She's retired.
Yeah, 75. According to this thing. I don't know if it's right, but
Dang. Retired dog.
yeah.
Happy
Okay.
birthday,
Everybody-
Jamie.
Happy birthday, Jamie. I'll text him and tell him because he's not here. He's not here. Hey, short stuff, come here. Or
It's
go
not
over
what
there.
you call her.
Right? Hey, puppy.
Oh my gosh, do you remember that time that we still had a podcast and it's like almost 1 o'clock? How do I put the podcast up? Did this podcast go live on Tuesday or Wednesday? Because it's still Tuesday here.
It's Wednesday here. I don't know.
So
Let's
when
do
did
it.
we? Okay, you guys, yeah.
Yeah, because we have stories to tell and things to do.
Oh yes, yes we do. Okay.
I have a whole podcast. We're gonna tell the story and be done.
Yeah, pretty much, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, guys?
PJ, I have the
Everybody-
charger until I get my Jeep back, so at least a week and a half.
Yes. Yeah, we'll go over all of that.
Yeah, we'll go over all that.
Okay, well, it's podcast time. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Pete.
Okay. Let me start the podcastograph here. Delete. And start. Is it recording? It is recording. All right. 3, 2, 1. Nope, wait. I got false starts.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
2, 1.
Okay. Welcome to this week's episode of the CC Mouse Podcast. We are good for your ears. I'm Dan, and you can find me at RFS Dan.
And I'm Jess, and you can find me at Snow Dogs Vlogs. And Gone to the Snow Dogs.
And changing flat tires.
And changing my time.
Saving the day.
Oh my gosh, what a day.
Do you dislike comic books because in real life you're just like this superhero that flies around and does all this stuff, so at the end of the day that's not what you want to read?
You know, I just dislike the fact that I don't get a cool outfit.
You could. You could totally make yourself a
Where's my
cool
cool
outfit.
outfit?
It would just get dog hair all over it.
True. I need a cool outfit in a phone booth.
Yes. You can get one of those on the cheap now. I heard there's a lot laying around in graveyards.
Yes, I have heard that as well.
So we're coming to you live. This is why it sounds like this. We are coming to you live because we had a series of unfortunate events when our podcast that we so dearly love's recording was just weird. I was in a pit. You sounded like you were too loud. We couldn't save it. So here we are live at...
I think that was the beginning of the unfortunate events
That
as
was
well.
the beginning of the unfortunate events. But it is 9:50 my time and like 3 a.m. your time.
No, it's only 12:50.
But Jess has had a day.
Oh my gosh, a day.
Jess has had the day from the day, and I got to live through this day.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. So Jess, let's hear it.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. So the vlogs telling people what's going on haven't even gone up yet. But for those of you that are here, you get to hear first. Jamie's not here. He left me for Canada. That sounds bad.
Nice comment.
So Jamie's birthday is Thursday, 2 days from today. 1 day from today, holy cow. And his cousin invited him to go to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that have been following us for a long time, that have known Jamie and I a long time, we don't really do much of anything not together.
Right.
Ever. So when his cousin asked him at first, I'm like, he's probably not going to want to go. And he decided he wanted to go up to this cabin in Canada. So when he was like, yeah, I want to go, I'm like, do it. I don't care if it's your birthday. Do it. And he's like, oh, we were going to have a birthday party. I'm like, no, we'll move the birthday party. Like, if you actually want to go to Canada, do it. I'm
Right.
going to Disneyland in October without you. You should totally go to Canada without me. That makes us even, right?
Is that what it is? Poutine, Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
same
yeah.
thing?
But no, that was what I was teasing him with. I'm like, I'm going to California in October, and you're not going. So, like, it's kind of the same thing.
Right.
But anyway, it's his birthday, and there's a cabin up there, and his uncle owns it. So he's going with his cousin, and they're taking four-wheelers, and they're going fishing, and they're doing dude things in Canada. So there'll be vlogs about this on Snow Dogs Vlogs if you guys want to watch it. He did take a camera with him, and he was really excited and said he was going to vlog. And even his cousin Chris was like, yeah, we'll take video and do things. So maybe we'll get some Canadian vlogs. That would be
pretty
cool.
I'm pretty interested into seeing what it's like to be parked 12 miles from camp.
Yeah, and I think that's how far it is. I was supposed to ask him, like, all those details. I didn't get to ask him, so I'll get all the correct details when he comes back. He's going to be in a place with absolutely no cell phone service. So tomorrow tonight they're staying in St. Ignace, Michigan, and they're at the casino right now. Hopefully they'll have better luck than they've had all day.
Oh, okay. So it's time for them to like throw some cash in the casino.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
gonna go. I told him to do a red, white, and blue machine, so hopefully he does that.
Did you give him some birthday money? Did you like here, honey? What do you call him? Honey, sugar bear, sugar beets, honey beets. What do you call him? Doesn't you just speak to him? I don't.
I say hun. I do say hun.
Hun, like Attila the Hun. That's cute.
Yeah. Now I'm like racking my brain. What do I say? I don't know.
I think you say hatch.
I do say hatch. Yeah,
I do hear that a lot.
Tend to,
when we hang out, I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I do tend to. That was a buddy of his started doing that, and then I kind of just caught on to it, and I do tend to do that.
But did you send him with money?
Yeah. Oh
Nice.
yeah. He's got money to go gambling. He's not going to gamble much. He never spends much. He'll probably spend $50 at the casino and that'll be it.
That's
he's
enough
not
to have fun for the night.
Yeah, he's not a big spender when it comes to the casino. But anyway, I already forgot where I was going. I was on a train once. This one time, I was on a train.
So he's over there now after this long, crazy day that we haven't yet to talk about.
Yes, he is at the casino. So that's where he's at.
Yes.
And then tomorrow they get up and they're going to go into Canada. They're going to go to Wawa, Canada, and they're going to go to a place where they're not going to have any cell service. So they're going to go there. So before they turn off the road without cell service, he's going to call me. And apparently they have to turn off of a road and park the trailer and then take all the quads off the trailer and get on the quads and drive the quads into the camp because you can't get to it with a car.
Who does that? Like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this house up at this place and get this. You can't go there. Well, how do we get there? Well, I mean, you can go there, but you can't, like, go there.
So you can go there.
You know who's not going there is DoorDash.
You're right. DoorDash is not going there. Come here, Memphis.
Oh,
Kira.
Good job.
Come here, Kira. Come here.
Wow, she's so big.
For those of you that are listening, Kira's down here.
Yes.
And I have to make sure she doesn't take off on me. But anyway, yeah.
Okay,
so
so
there, who does that? Well, like, okay, so I work all the time.
Right.
And if I have connection to the internet, I'm working. When I can go to a place where I don't have internet connection, it's not just like I'm on vacation. It's like I have no choice.
Right.
I have to disconnect. So I think that's the type of people that go there. The people that are like, I just want to disconnect.
It is nice to and get away. It's nice to disconnect.
Yes, it is. It really, really is.
So what time did he leave today?
Originally?
Yes, originally. This is what I'm getting to. What time did he leave today?
It would have been like about 4 o'clock. A little bit before that, actually, I think. He left a little before that because the plan was he was going to go out to his cousin's. They were going to load up, and his cousin lives about 15 miles out of town. They were going to load up his cousin's quad. They were going to come back into town and eat because I made them dinner. I made barbecue chicken sandwiches, and they were going to come back into town and eat, and then they were going to hit the road. So they were going to have full bellies, everything loaded up, hit the road, be good. Yeah. So, you want me to just start telling the story?
Yeah, please do.
So, he headed out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they got all loaded up, and he called me while they were out there, and he's like, I need to find a tire. I'm like, a tire? He goes, yeah, I need a spare tire because the one tire on the trailer doesn't look that great, and we want to make sure we have a spare in case the tire blows.
Right.
Okay. So, while he was on his way back into town, I called around town, and I thought I found 2. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll wait till he gets here to go get him or whatever. Because he was like I said, he wasn't that far away. I think I called him, and he called me at the exact same time. Whatever happened, I picked up the phone, and I made the joke, and I'm like, don't tell me the tire blew. And he goes, the tire blew. I'm like, no, it did not. He goes, yes, it did. I'm on the side of the road. The tire blew. I need a tire. I've already unhooked a Jeep. I'm coming into town. And I'm like, don't come into town. I'll just go get the tire, see if I can get a tire on a rim. So I called around trying to get a tire on a rim. Couldn't find a tire on the rim. Called him back. I said, just come to town. I'll go get a tire. Take the tire off the trailer. Bring the tire into town with you. We'll go get a tire. I called Walmart. Right. They didn't have a tire. I called Tractor Supply. They had a tire. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. So I can get the tire from Tractor Supply, and I can take it to Walmart, and they'll put it on. So I called Walmart back, and they're like, yep, it's $10, $3 if you need a valve stem, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Cool. Not a
Easy.
problem. That'll work out perfect. Yeah. So they get here, and I'm like, you guys eat. I'm going to take the tire. I'll go to Walmart. I'll do all the things. Oh, no, I went and picked them up was what happened. I drove out there to pick them up. That was what it was. See, I'm already forgetting what happened today.
Mm-hmm.
I told him not to disconnect the Jeep. I said, I'll just come get you. So I drove out there to come get him because I didn't want him to leave the trailer on the side of the road all by itself and have somebody take it.
What happens in your area of the woods when that happens? Does it just get left there and not messed with?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not a super busy road where it was, and it was off the roadside far enough, and it was in front of somebody's house, and they kind of told the people, and the people were like, yep, just pull it off to the side. We live in a tiny town, and people are super nice here. So
Yeah.
they pulled the trailer off to the side. I went out there and got them, dropped them off. They went to eat. I took the tire. I went and got the tire, took the tire to Walmart so they could put the tire on the rim. And I walk into Walmart. I don't know if you all know this, but I hate Walmart.
Right. Duly noted.
I hate Walmart. So I pull into the parking lot of Walmart, and right away I'm like, I hate Walmart. All right, cool. I'm going to Walmart. So I go back to the auto place, and I go in, and this guy's all like chirpy back here, and I'm like, yeah, I got a tire, got to put it on. And he goes, oh, I don't know how to break this to you. And right away I'm like,
He said that? He said break this to you?
yes.
Holy cow.
And mind you, it's 5 o'clock. They close at 7.
Break this to
Five.
you.
It's 5 o'clock. They close at 7.
Right.
So he goes, we only have 2 techs working. And with everybody that's in front of you, it's going to take at least 2.5 hours.
I
And
feel
if
for
you're
you.
here after 7 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
we won't do it.
This sounds like my bike shop.
I'm like,
Sorry, I'm on his side.
dude, all I needed was a tire put on a rim. There's a machine. You put it on back there, and it takes seconds. You put the tire on, you're done. Bing, bang, boom,
I
done.
know, but there's
Done.
100 people that need the same thing done.
No. So easy. I'm not getting an oil change. I'm not getting tires rotated. I'm not getting tires put on. I'm getting one tire put on a machine, spun around with a little thing that goes,
Okay.
bead lock, you're done. That's
Okay,
it.
hold on. How old is this kid?
Oh, he was probably my age. It wasn't
really?
a kid.
Oh, it was a grown adult.
Yeah, he was probably my age.
Okay. So he tried to power play you into like, look, ma'am,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to come back another day with your wagon wheel.
So while standing in front of him, I called Jamie.
And you
And
started.
I said, I hate Walmart. As soon as Jamie answered the phone. And he goes, bring the tire back.
Where's,
like-
is the guy there listening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jamie goes, just bring the tire back. I'm like, all right. So I go back to the house. I don't know how many of you have ever changed a tire without a tire machine, but we don't have a tire machine. We don't even have a manual tire machine. I have a manual tire machine now. So they try to take the tire off.
Uh-huh.
They got the tire off the rim. That's a little bit easier than getting it back on.
Yes,
The
been
whole
there.
time I'm sitting there going, we could just buy a trailer. We could just buy. I have time to go get a trailer. What? Just let me go buy a trailer. Because the trailer they were using was my dad's trailer. I'm like, just let me go buy a trailer. This just sounds so much easier if I just go buy a trailer.
What did they
Nope,
say?
nope.
Hogwash?
Yeah. No, they're like, no, this is just easy. We'll do this.
Mhm.
Okay. So they get the tire off. They try to put the new tire on. It's not going on. They're having a hard time. We're watching YouTube videos. We've done this before, and we can't, because we're frustrated and they're in a hurry. Things aren't working the way they're supposed to. Finally, I'm like, forget it. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna get a manual tire putter on or machiner. I don't know what it's called. Manual
Really?
tire
You thought
changer.
to like get the machine that actually makes the tire?
There's a manual machine. It's like a big red post, and there's a thing that you lock the tire down on it, and then there's a pipe that goes in it, and you like crank. There's a hook on the end of it, and you crank around the rim of the tire slowly and use leverage, and it goes all the way around, and the tire pops on the rim.
Right.
I thought, yeah, I'll go get that. That'll be easy. So I did. I went and got it. It took us a little while to figure out how to put it together. Once we got it put together, they got the tire on. No big deal. Tire's on. They got the air in it. We're good. We're good to go. The first thought I had when they were getting ready to leave was, the other tire's going to blow.
Yeah.
So
if one, then the other.
We checked it. The other tire was in really good shape. No big deal. Checked the pressure. Everything was good. So Are you really gonna eat that tree? Watch this.
We can't see. No. For those of you at home, the tree just got smashed down. The fake tree that I don't like got smashed down by half adult-sized Kira.
I should probably take that from her.
Nah. She'll just poop out. She'll poop out plastic leaves later. Hardly an inconvenience.
So anyway, I end up in my mind. I'm going. Something else is gonna happen. Something else is going to happen. Like it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I said one more time, I'm like, I could just go buy a trailer. No, we'll be fine, Okay, fine. So they get all ready. He gives the dogs hugs. He gives me hugs and kisses. He has the moment of, I don't want to leave. The moment of, that dog's going to grow so big while I'm gone.
That's
kind of
true.
went through all that. And then he finally got on the road, and now it's, I don't know what time it was. 7 o'clock? 7:30? I don't know what time it was. And then that's when I think I messaged you, and we're like, the podcast is crap. We don't know what we're going to do. Let's just do a live stream. So I got my computer and I start scheduling out a live stream, literally hit save, and my phone rang. And it was Jamie. And the tire blew on the trailer.
You sent me a message and it said a tire blew. And I was like, I'm trying to
that already
scroll.
happened.
I was scrolling down because the time said like 2 minutes after we just got off the phone with each other.
Yeah, literally hung up the phone with you, did the live stream thing, and the tire blew.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a thing. And then we tried to schedule it for later, and I didn't see it. And then here we are now after I've kept the masses entertained for so long. But so then you're on tire flat number 2. And how far? At this point, it's a few hours later. So in my opinion, they're hours out of town.
They're 35 miles, so like an hour out of town. Not even an hour, 35 miles. And he's going, I'm bringing the tire, I'm coming back to town, I don't know what to do. He was a lot more colorful in language, though. He was so frustrated.
I bet.
I told him, I'm like, where are you going to get a tire in Rogers City, Michigan at 8 o'clock at night, whatever time it was? And he goes, he's like, I don't know. Oh, no, I know what time it was. It was 8:45. Because I said, I got less than 15 minutes to get to Home Depot to buy a trailer. And he goes, go buy the trailer. I tried to do this multiple times, and
so you
wouldn't let me. Oh man, I flew to Home Depot.
In what
I got
car?
There. Huh?
In what car? We didn't go over that.
The Charger.
The Dodge Charger, the brand new Dodge Charger you purchased cash with all your
I did not
money.
buy
Wait,
this car.
my bad. That's
okay. So for those of you that don't know, I guess I haven't posted that yet either, have I?
Only on TikTok.
I posted a TikTok.
You posted a TikTok.
Oh, and I guess that would mean nobody really knew what was going on.
They're like, that could have been somebody else's TikTok because you weren't in it at all. Oops. I didn't think of that either when you showed it to me.
I'll get to that explanation in a second because I can run that right into this. Okay, so I leave the house. It's 8:55 by the time I get out of the house. Home Depot closes in 5 minutes.
Right.
Literally 5 minutes. I rush to Home Depot. I get there as they're shutting the door. I walk inside and I look at the guy and I go, I need a trailer. And he goes, oh. I'm like, I'm not kidding. I need a trailer right now would be great.
Sorry, man. We're closing in 5 minutes.
He started to say that, and then he's like, you know which one you want? And I went, nope, but take me over there, and I will tell you which one I want, and I will get out of your hair. And he's like, all right, let's go.
So they're already built?
He was so nice. Like, he took me out there, and he's like, we were talking about what I was going to haul with it, and he's like, you don't want this one, you want this one. Super, super nice guy. His name was Anthony. If you go to the Home Depot in Alpena, his name's Anthony. He's a really super tall guy, super nice guy. So we go out there, we pick out the trailer. As we're standing out there, he goes, is that your car? And I'm like, the Charger? And he goes, yeah, is that your car? I'm like, no, I mean, I'm driving it. But, so here's the story with the Charger. My Jeep got damaged while we were driving across country.
By what? By what?
By a freezer door in a sandstorm.
What? What? Okay.
We talked about that in a previous podcast.
Yeah.
So my Jeep got damaged by a freezer door in a sandstorm in California and Utah or wherever state we were in. So I wasn't going to get a loaner car because I was just going to drive Jamie's Jeep. And then Jamie decided he was going to Canada. Like, Jamie decided he was going to Canada like 4 days ago. So I had to get a loaner car. So I went to the Jeep dealership. I know everybody in town, you guys. It's a tiny town. I know the people that own the dealership. I'm really good friends with the guy I buy cars from. Like, I know everybody. And they offered, because we have one car rental place, and they never have cars available anyway. So
What's the name of that place?
The car rental
Yeah.
place? Avis.
Oh, okay. It's not like a funky thing. Like, were you talking about Al's Cars or something? Or Al's
Pools and
Al's
Spas.
Pools and Spas.
No, it's Avis Car Rental. So that's the car rental place. So anyway, I went to the dealership to get my oil changed in my Jeep, told him about the damage. The owner was there. I was telling him about it. He felt bad, and he's like, when you go get your car work done, come see me. I'll give you a loaner car. And I didn't think I was going to have to take him up on it. And then I'm like, you know what? Now I need a loaner car. So I go up there, and I walk in day before yesterday, and he goes, yeah, it was yesterday. He goes, yeah, I got you this really nice red Trailhawk. I'm like, are you really going to give me my old Jeep that I traded in? Do you still have it? He's like, yeah, we still have it. And I'm like, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, you can drive that one if you want. And I'm like, eh. And I think he could tell that I was like, I don't want to drive the same car
you just
I have.
dumped that car off like an abandoned thing, and then now it wants to like take a ride with you. No way. You know what would happen? It would end up flipping over or something because it's mad. Yeah, you can't take your old Jeep.
So the guys there know me pretty well, and they know I'm a sucker.
Right.
I mean, not really a sucker. They know I'm a sucker for a fast vehicle.
Yes.
So they're like, I told him, I'm like, I could drive that. And he goes, unless you want to drive something different. I'm like, yeah, let's do something different. I'm like, pick me whatever you want. Just pick me something different. So they come back with keys to a Dodge Charger, which is different. It's different. It's fast.
It wasn't the 6 Dodge Charger. It was the 8 Dodge Charger.
Yeah, it's a Dodge Charger with letters on it. I don't know what it is. It's pretty.
Yeah.
So I'm at Home Depot, and this guy is going, is that your car? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And he goes, how are you going to tow this with that car? And I went, oh, no. I'm not towing the trailer. My husband's on his way here with his Jeep. He's going to tow the trailer. And he goes, we close. I'm like, just unhook it. I'll wait here for him.
Right,
That's
I'll
fine.
sit on the edge of it.
Yep. I'm like, you're good. I will park here. Nobody will steal it. I swear I'll stay right here. And he's like, all right. So he actually ended up staying outside with me for quite a while. Like, we went inside and paid. I went inside and paid for the trailer. Bought the trailer. I bought a 6x12 trailer. Nice trailer. Wood bottom. It's the one Jamie's actually been wanting for a long time because he can haul his lawnmower with it. So that's kind of nice. But ended up getting the trailer. And the guy came back outside with me and stood outside with me because it was dark. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit in my car. So he walked back out with me. And we started talking. And he was talking about his job and his wife. And I was telling him how I work from home. And he asked me, he's like, how did you convince them to give you that car? And I'm like, well, I kind of told him the story about the cars that I've bought from them and, how well I've known them and how long I've known them. And he's like, oh. And then I was telling him, yeah, I work from home. And I talked to him for quite a while. It took Jamie about a half an hour to get to me.
You weren't like, dude, you don't know who I am?
I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I am. I don't think he's from Alpena. Like, I don't think he's born or raised here, so I don't think he knew who I was, which is kind of nice.
In the chat, Oakley fan says, Jess literally seems to know everybody in Alpena. Real quick, I went with her to Meyer when we first got there, and she knew every single person up every aisle. You were like a politician. You had to, like, glad hand. You had to do recaps. There was pictures taken.
I can't go anywhere without
Anywhere. Really, though, anywhere. Even
That's
the
nice,
drive-thru.
though.
We
That's
went
the
through
perks
a
of a small
drive-thru,
town.
and that lady was talking to you like you were BFFs in the drive-thru.
Yeah, I mean, that's the perks of a small town, though. I mean, but look what it got me. I got the car I needed, and and to continue the story, even more stuff that I needed. Like, it's nice living in a small town and knowing everybody. And most of the time it's nice knowing everybody.
So
okay, go ahead.
during this time that you're waiting on the trailer, that's the time where the podcast was supposed to start, right? Like,
Yes.
right at that time.
Yes, and that was the time when I realized that I was going to have a panic attack because I had left Kira by herself, and I'm watching her on the camera, even as the guy's talking to me, I've got
That's
the
the
camera
worst.
and I'm constantly checking on the dog, and she was fine, she was sleeping, and in my brain I'm going, okay, the trailer, my dad's trailer, is 35 miles north of town on the side of the highway.
Right.
That's not a good thing. Maybe I should call and have it towed. That's going to cost like $300. Not going to do that. What am I going to do? So the guy ended up going inside. And as soon as he went inside, I'm like picking up my phone. I'm like, okay, who do I call? So I got a buddy of mine that actually lives that way, about 15 miles out of town. And I'm looking at the time going, man, got to get up real early in the morning. But, there was a part of me that's like, if I call him, he's going to tell me yes. And I don't want to call him because I don't want to be that friend. But I can't leave my dad's trailer sitting on the side of the road. So I called him and I told him the whole story. And he's like, bring me the tire, get out here, we'll go get it. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yep, we're going to go get it. All right, we're going to go get it. So Jamie gets to the trailer and I'm like, yeah, so I'm going to go out to Posen and Dan and I are going to take Big Blue, which is his big 3,500 full-size four-door Ford truck from like 1984.
Is that the ones that has like 2 tires on each side in the back?
It doesn't have 2 tires, but it's a beast of a truck. So we decided I told him, I'm like, we're going to go get the trailer, but I can't leave Kira because I'm going to be gone for at least 2 hours. So I called Greg. I'm like, hey, Greg, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. I just took a shower and getting ready to watch some TV. And I went, do you want to come to my house and watch my dog? They blew another tire, told him the whole story. He's like, yeah. I'm like, you can just watch her on the camera. He's like, what am I going to do if something happens? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I'm like, she'll probably sleep the whole time. So Greg, being the amazing friend that he is, drove all the way into town to hang out with the dogs. He's actually here. He's sleeping in the spare bedroom. He decided to spend the night because it's only 5 minutes to work for him from here. So he's here spending the night. Jamie got here and loaded up the new trailer and headed out. I came home, let the dogs out, and ran. And I headed out to my buddy Dan's. And not you, the other buddy Dan's.
Right. I'm far away in Earthquakeville.
Yeah. So I headed out there and got out there. We got the tire. Jamie gave me the tire. We put a tube in the tire so that hopefully it would hold a little bit of air so we could get it at least to his house. So we get all the way out there, get the tube in the tire. Dan's girlfriend comes with us. Her name's Jeanette. Jeanette comes with us. We jump in the truck. We're all 3 of us are in the front seat of this truck. It's so funny. And we take off. Right before we get to where Jamie's at, Jamie calls me and he's like, all right, we got the old trailer unloaded. We're going to take off. And I'm like, wait, we're literally 5 minutes from you. Just wait. And he's like, okay. I'm like, just in case anything else goes wrong, because for the love of God, if anything else goes wrong.
I know.
Somebody be there. So we get all the way out there and they swap the tire on the trailer. We load up the trailer. The trailer's holding, the tires hold. Jamie takes off. He's going to Canada. He's going to the Sioux. They're going to go to the casino. Tomorrow morning, they're going to get up and go to the Secretary of State and get the title, because it's a new trailer, and they're taking it to Canada, and it doesn't have a plate on it, so he's got to take the title to the Secretary of State tomorrow.
Holy cow. Wow.
Yeah. Otherwise, he can't get it into Canada. So he's going to do that tomorrow. We head back. We make it about, no joke, 3 miles down the road. Boom, 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 boom. Blew the tire.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No.
We blew the tube inside the tire. Popped the tire right off the rim.
Mm-hmm.
So Dan goes, that rim's shot anyway. And I went, I don't care what you do, buddy. Just get me home. He goes, all right. So we did about 40 miles an hour instead of 65.
Oh, because you had to bring the other trailer back.
Yeah, we had to hook up the trailer to his truck and get it back to his house to get it off the side of the road.
So you just drug it back.
Yeah. Well, it spun on the rim. It made lots of sparks. I didn't film it. I should have filmed it. It made lots of sparks for a little bit, and then it kind of just, once we slowed down to the right speed, it stopped hopping, and we just drove at 40 miles an hour.
I love the sparks. The sparks are pretty. What is Kira up to? I think
she wants upstairs.
What's upstairs that she wants? Just everybody else?
Yeah. Hi, girl.
Do you need to lead her upstairs?
Eventually.
Eventually. The tree's still in disarray behind us.
Yeah.
She's done sniffing all the corners. I've watched her while you were talking. She's sniffed all the corners. She's seen all the stuff. She's dumped over what she can, and there's nothing for her in this room.
She's got toys, but she doesn't want those toys. She wants the other toys.
So we're here. We're live, and we will keep it moving. So last night, Blake and Crystal brought something to my attention, and it was this Cats trailer for this new Cats movie. And I've been to one play in my town, and it was Cats, and I loved it. And so I was curious. I was like, why is everybody having these really visceral, unhappy times and reaction videos that were almost comical? Like, it's a challenge. Like, you need to make your own reaction video to the hit movie Cats.
No.
I thought the
You
trailer
liked
was
it?
just fine. I watched the trailer last night and I saw nothing wrong with it.
Really?
Nothing. No, you know what? I saw nothing wrong with it. They made it look like a Broadway play by blocking out all the background. All the background's blocked out, so you see no depth. So you look like you're on a
Yes.
set the whole time. I thought that
I
it looked
was
good.
fine with that.
Yeah.
I thought the cats were creepy.
But like creepy like Mike Myers and Cat in the Hat creepy, or creepy like everybody in the cast of Planet of the Apes from like 1999. That was weird. You couldn't even tell what was going on. You had James Gandolfini in a freaking ape outfit, and Mike Myers running around as the Cat in the Hat. But this is not okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I saw James Corden running around, and that girl
I
from
liked that.
Yes, and Rebel Wilson, she can be okay in small doses. So I thought it was okay. I don't know why everybody was making these outlandish videos, and now it's the thing. Like, I need to make my own. Like,
Well,
I
now
hate
it's
the
a
cats
meme.
thing. Yeah, now it's a meme. But why did they meme it?
I don't know. I think it's because I think it creeped people out in a way. Like, I don't know. It creeped me out. Like, I want to see it, but I kind of felt like the Sonic thing. I felt like, I don't know, it was just, there was something about, maybe they're too real. Like, why couldn't they have just wore costumes? Why did it have to be so CG? Like, maybe.
Mueller
I don't
Husky
know.
says, "Oh no. Okay, so not a fan." The costumes look. Brandon says the costumes look not so great in the Cats trailer. I thought everything looked just fine. I only know the musical Cats, which is amazing. Oakley fan, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just redone. It's just redone. I cannot unsee that trailer.
Right?
I thought
That's how I feel.
it looked just fine to me compared to some of the other weird stuff that was out there. You
No,
like the
I
Dark
was-
Crystal and how weird those things look, and you're not okay with the Cats?
The Dark Crystal is supposed to look that way. Cats, as a Broadway musical, looks a certain way. The costumes look a certain way. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have just used costumes.
Mueller says
Why
Broadway,
they had to make it so weird.
but it was costumes pretty much. Broadway Cats was so
No,
cute.
it's CGI. It's CGI.
Go back and watch the trailer for Broadway Cats, because I did last night, and that was creepy.
Somebody in the comments says nobody had any issues with the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland. That's because the Cheshire Cat is animated. It's supposed to be animated. It's supposed to look that way.
Right.
Even in the real life Alice in Wonderland, it's supposed to look that way.
Shannon said, "My daughter says it looks creepy, especially Taylor Swift. I thought she'd just look like Taylor Swift in a cat costume. You're okay when Ariana Grande does it, or Grande or whatever, but you're not okay with Taylor Swift." I thought it was just fine. It looked charming. I won't watch it. I'd rather go see it on Broadway, but I think there was nothing wrong with it. I just don't understand why everybody is all up in arms about it, or tails, or whatever.
Do you remember when we talked about the Sonic trailer and we talked about the science behind when something is too real? I think that is the issue. I think when some people see it, they're seeing it as too real, so their brain doesn't want to, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Right.
And I think I think it's so close to being borderline too real to CGI enough that there are the people that are like, I don't see it, and then there are the other people that are like, no, this is creepy.
Right,
You
okay.
see what I'm saying?
Is she here? Okay, so Mueller says Rebel Wilson Cat had two boobs that had no reason to be there. I don't know. I was eating the last bite of my $6 hot dog during that trailer, so I don't remember that part, but I could tell it was her. Berkshire says, "Hi guys."
That's Chase.
Yes, Chase says, "Hi guys, I'm not sure what to say about the trailer, to be honest. That's okay. You can form an opinion after the second trailer comes out." I thought it didn't faze me at all, and I thought it was just another like Broadway play brought to the big screen. The 1999 one with Whoopi Goldberg as a Cheshire Cat. I do remember, Stephanie. I do remember seeing Whoopi. Oh my gosh, as a Cheshire Cat. That's
was a little
right.
creepy.
That was, but I didn't see much wrong with it. I really didn't see anything wrong with it. So yeah, so that's on its way out. And so I was at the movie theater on Sunday because I went and saw the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Quentin Tarantino
Right.
movie. Yeah, so I didn't see the trailer there though. I saw that on TV, but I did watch a lot of the trailers that were out, and there wasn't anything really good coming out. Nothing good really comes out at the last quarter of the year, I've noticed.
No, not really.
Are you trying to buy time with Kira? Like she's sitting there just kind of like, hey, what's going on? How come, is she a lap dog still? Can you get her up on your lap?
She's a big dog.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand why she's down here by herself. She's like, why am I down here? Come here, I'll pick you up.
Here's my favorite question. A Lego girl wants to know, Jess Dan, have you seen the Lego 2 movie?
The
Lego girl wants to know if we've seen the Lego movie. I have not seen Lego 2. I have seen Lego 1 twice, so does that count? But I did not see Lego 2, but I loved the first Lego movie.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list of things to watch.
Me too.
Want to say hi to everybody? Kira says, hi, everybody.
So
I like squishes.
The consensus in the chat room is that nobody else likes the Cats trailer. I thought it was just fine. You know what does look odd? Have you seen the trailer for the Mr. Rogers movie?
Yes.
What do you think about that? Because it's Tom Hanks, and to me it's just Tom Hanks. But then I see little bits of Mr. Rogers, but I feel like if they got a nobody that looked like Mr. Rogers and sounded like him, I'd be better off. But I don't know. It's confusing because I'm watching Tom Hanks from Big, and then I'm seeing Mr. Rogers, but I'm hearing Woody from Toy Story. I don't know what to do. That creeped me out more than Cats.
That's going to be a hard one because he's so well known. I don't know. I liked it. I want to see it really bad.
Do you really like to go to the theater and see it?
No, I don't go to the theater.
I stopped. This was my last movie theater experience, by the way. I went and saw a 3-hour Quentin Tarantino movie, and the seats there are not rated for 3 hours of sitting. And I'm with Crystal, and she's all stressed out because there's like mouth breathers and 2 cents, and I don't know which side to sit her on. Either the side of the guy that gives 2 cents or the guy next to Crystal that's a mouth breather. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done with going to the theaters as well. But Mr. Rogers. See, the only problems.
I won't see it in the theater though. I'll just see it when it comes out.
But Chris has a good point. Mr. Rogers might be the only. Oh, Mr. Rogers might be okay. The problem is you can tell it's Tom Hanks. I know it's a little bit Tom Hanksy. Like nobody said anything. Like, hey man, maybe we should go with a nobody that gets the essence of Mr. Rogers without having the byproduct of it being a famous actor like Tom Hanks.
Right. Oh, Di's here. Hi, Di.
Hi, Di. Oh my gosh, I know it's got to be past your bedtime. I don't think I've ever heard from you past like 10 at night. Welcome to the midnight stream.
Midnight stream. How long have we been recording a podcast for?
About 8-10. Mueller's like, hey, like, you okay? And I'm like, so right around that time I went live. So I've been going for about 3 hours.
I mean the recorded
The recording of the version of the podcast, for those of you guys at home, is at 36 minutes and 40 seconds at the beep beep.
We should end it.
Should we end it?
Yeah, and then we can just talk to people and I can let her outside.
Okay. So that'll be it. We'll end it here.
Wait, are we gonna kind of edit and upload the other one as a bonus episode?
Yes, so we have this failed episode, we'll call it, that the levels were just really off, but it was a really good episode. It was one of, I thought, the best episodes we did so far. It was so funny. I thought it was really good. So we're gonna try to figure out how to get the sound volume on that, and then we're gonna edit, and we're gonna like let it go live at the end of this week, and it'll be kind of a bonus episode just so like the words don't get thrown away into the into the abyss, and we'll get that going. So that's why we were doing this live stream. I would like to do one of these like a month, maybe once a month.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're fun. We'll get it dialed in. We'll get the times down better. I know a lot of you guys stayed up late. Thank you. I'm hungry too.
I'll make sure not to blow tires on trailers.
Yeah, could you not do that? Jess, are you hungry?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I do. I think we should do it like once a month at least. I think that would be fun. Just maybe not this late.
I think so. Are you gonna eat at 1:30 in the morning?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I am. I'm so hungry.
But I figure if we end this, I can go let her out, and then we can talk to some people and answer some questions.
We can do that.
Because I didn't get to do that yet.
Okay, ready? Here we go. So that'll do it for this week's episode of the CC Mouse Podcast. You can find our merch at ccmousepodcast.shop. Hit us up on the Instagram at ccmousepodcast. We need to post more there. That's not what I look like when I do that. Jess is making crazy funky faces. Find us at Facebook at CC Mouse Podcast, and go to our YouTube page. Listen to us on YouTube. Our YouTube has been blowing up lately. Come on.
You could have seen us live.
Yes, at CC Mouse Podcast, where you get things just like this. Thank you guys for being so patient. You guys were with us for so many hours. So many hours.
We're not logging off the live stream yet, just the podcast.
Just the podcast. We'll have an after show after this. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week. Same mouse time, same mouse podcast. Bye.
Bye. Yay, we did the thing. There, now you can stop recording the podcast. I can go let this puppy outside to go to the bathroom, and then we
Okay.
can come answer some more questions, because
Okay.
I drink caffeine.
All right. We'll see everybody in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be right
Okay.
back.
I'll be right here. I'm saving the podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna let her out. I'll be right back. Ow! I'm tripping over things. Hey, puppy girl, you want out?
So this is episode 27.5. 27.5. Wow, that's loud. Let's just turn down Jess for a minute. Okay, so that's 27.5. Hi. What's up?
Are you on camera still?
Yes, I'm still on here. Were you about to show me something? Okay. Yay. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys do more live streams. We've been here since it started. Thank you, Shannon. Sorry that it took forever to get things going and stuff, but it will get better. At least you guys can be like, I was here from the beginning. There's Jess's cam. That's been so much fun. Caffeine, phew. It was just Coke, I know. Yes. Okay. Let's take 5 real quick. I'll throw on some music. I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a minute. I'll get another drink, and then we'll do a post show if you guys can stick around. So we will see you guys in a few minutes.
Why you wanna promise a bridge when there is no water to be found? As you canyon of bullshit is slowly filling up towards you, straight towards the ground. People always moving to the other side, and think we've gotta take it to the other side until it ain't no fun anymore. Then I gotta get a day job to support myself. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. I'd be better off slumming or renting where apartments dwell. Boss lady, get off my back before I snap back and throw your body down into a well. I wish the egos and the envy would go away. Then this industry would be a much better place. But another bridge goes down. I can't believe there isn't a decent human being in this town. That's why we keeping the rivers wide. So when the real drama comes and your bridges in the levee, you know you got to be ready to pay your dues and let it ride. Oh yeah. So sé que las personas son celosas y no sé qué hacer.
I think Dan's mic is on. Dan, is your mic on? Dan's mic is definitely on. But is my mic on? My mic's on? So you guys can hear me? I can still talk to you even though you can't see me?
Hi.
Oh, they said they can hear me.
Yeah.
Poor Jess all alone. I'm not all alone.
Oh, you are for like 5 days.
I'm alone for 5 days.
Oh no, what will you do to yourself?
Work.
Crystal gets happy when I'm gone for days because that's just less cleaning stuff.
That's kind of true.
It's kind of true, is right.
It does mean I have to vacuum.
Vacuuming must be so much more crazy than here.
Oh yeah, I would say yes, probably.
Yes.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Well, I have to do it like once a week here. You probably have to do it like daily.
Everybody's like, we can hear you both, but we forgot to turn the camera back on. Everyone in the comments, we can hear you both. We know you can hear us. We said that already. Dan is on now too. Turn the screen on, Dan.
Hold on.
Everybody's
There. Ah. Why is this so big? How do I turn me back down?
Yeah,
some
so
more?
is that podcast manic enough for you?
I know, right? I like the live ones better, but
I like that we can see each other because I feel like that makes it better.
yes. I need to make this to the top. There we go. Oh, wait. No, wait. I need to make this to the...
Guy says, my husband is on a trip. Housework is so much easier, I bet.
Yeah. She acts like I'm like... She acts like I'm a tornado, and I just destroy everything.
See,
Or
but
she doesn't like it when I'm...
It's the opposite here. Like, I have to vacuum.
Right. All the time, I'm sure.
And I have to do the dishes. And I have to do the things.
It's half split. Crystal does way more stuff than I do, but like the things are just the things. But she says this thing like when I'm off work, she's like, I don't ever get anything done like accomplished because you're here. And it's like I don't do anything. I'm usually just sitting here at my computer or doing whatever. But there's something about me being here that just adds like sluggish to her or something like that. I don't know. I guess I'm distracting.
You're gonna turn me up, it says. They're saying.
I'm always screwing around, and she's like, I never get anything done while you're here.
Whoa.
Chris said, glad you pushed through your day, Jess. Never give up. Never give up.
Now I hear it echo.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, maybe
Here.
not.
No, you're probably
No,
okay now.
I think you fixed it.
I like the live podcast the best, Rescue Lady 46. Man, did you hear about how there was 45 other Rescue Ladies, and so she had to be Rescue Lady 46? Yes, I turned Jess
I
up.
like doing the live stuff too. I think once we get caught up with uploading some more of these, it'll be a little bit easier too.
Yeah, maybe once a month we'll try to do a live stream. I'd like it, but it's different than us sitting around talking. Like my eyes were on the chat a lot.
Today was just insane.
Yes.
Insane.
Yeah.
I can't believe we pulled it off. I can't believe we pulled it off.
It's 1:30 your time. Are you tired? No, you're all caffeined out right now, huh?
Somebody says hi, Brad. Is Brad here too?
Which one is Brad? Oh, there we go, Bradley Daniel. Wowie, what do we have going on here? Brad, we did a live episode of the CC Mouse podcast.
Yeah.
Woo!
You missed the whole thing. You missed the story about the blown trailer tires, and you missed the story about the fact that Jamie's leaving me to go to Canada for 5 days, and you missed the fact that I'm driving a Dodge Charger.
And Jess is getting a new puppy. We forgot about that.
I'm not getting a new puppy. Oh, but you know what?
Mm-hmm.
So when we were deciding on whether or not we wanted to get Kira from the people we got her from, or if we wanted to wait and get a puppy from the people we got Memphis from, we decided, nope, we're going to get Kira from my friends Laura and Romeo. We decided that was what we wanted to do. The puppies that we could have got were born. They're 6.5 weeks old now. Every single one of them has blue eyes.
Huh.
And they would have been Memphis's half-sister.
Right.
But we didn't get one.
You gotta keep it in the family, yo. You'll see when your 23andMe comes back.
I'm excited about that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. What do you think that you are?
Austrian.
Really? Like Germany, Austria? I guess that's where that attitude would come from.
That's where my great grandma and grandpa came from, was Austria. I do know that. According to my dad, my great grandmother was Cherokee Indian. My dad, I don't know if you guys know this, my dad actually has black hair. Like black. Real black hair. Yeah. So Cherokee Indian, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I know that we have family from Austria, and I know that we have, like, family that supposedly were Native American. So that's really all I like. When Jamie and I were talking about it, he's like, what do you know? I'm like, I don't know. That's all I know. And all I really know about him is I guess they're Norwegian. I don't know.
What the heck is Norwegian? What is that?
From Norway.
Have you ever eaten Norwegian food?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
What is it?
yes,
Is it bland?
No, it's really good. We eat lots of Norwegian sweets.
That's different. All the sweets around the world suck compared to our sweets because they don't have enough sugar in there.
I don't know. They're pretty good.
Dude, I sent my friend in Japan a bite-sized Snicker, and it took him all day to eat it. He's like, "Oh, it's so sweet," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's freaking candy, bro. Enjoy the life, but it's sweet." And I'm like, "I know," and he just like nibbled on it. So
That's
I'm sure your Norwegian candy probably tasted dull and like probably chalky. I
No,
imagine
like
it'd
we
be
made
chalky.
it. We made krumkakas.
Wait, what?
Krumkakas.
I don't know. That was pretty good.
Something like that. I don't know. They're like you dip them in, you deep fry them, and then you put powdered sugar on them. Reminds me of like a crunchy elephant ear.
Whoa! What? Whoa! Literally?
Yeah.
What's
I have
that?
a whole like, and I have the kit to make them. Ooh, Jamie made it to the casino.
Oh yeah. Always bet on black. That's my advice. Tell him.
The tables were closed because it's during the week and it's a small casino. So the tables were closed. Oh, should I tell him I shattered my phone screen again? I don't know if it's a screen. It's probably
No,
just
you shouldn't tell him that. He doesn't need any more blown out stuff, whether it's tires or screen, phones, nothing. No, don't.
By the time everything was said and done, I do have to say when I was out there with Dan and he's calling me.
Oh, you take the phone call. I'll talk to everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So as she's talking, because
Hi.
they're separated, they're connected at the hip. I will tell you about how I wanted to see The Lion King. I know you guys were talking about The Lion King movie. Oh, where is Jamie? Jamie is in Canada. I wanted to see The Lion King movie, but I think I'm going to wait for it to come out on DVD. Oh, maybe Jamie just won. What did he win? A new trailer on some slot machines? Hopefully, maybe he won a new trailer on slot machines. Oh, Jess can hear us. Oh, I forgot about that. But Jamie is in Canada. Why? He's at a casino now. He's on his way to Canada. Canada for fishing and such. I like it, Uncle Yukon. Such is such a lot of things.
So is that what it did?
I still need to review Toy Story 4 and the Lion King remake on my Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen. I'm gonna shut you down. I have not seen Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I have not. Or The Lion King. I wanted to go to theaters to see it, but I just sat through a 3-hour Quentin Tarantino movie, so I'll wait for it to come out on video or VHS. You kids have it good now. It'll be out before Christmas. And when I was a kid, when Terminator 2 came out, I had to wait a year and a half for it to come out on video. It was so out of control. It would be almost a year for every like VHS cassette to come out on video. I'm like, holy cow. Oh, we can kind of hear that Jamie is talking, but I turned them down because I don't want to hear their accents. When they talk to each other, that's when they have the most accents. Oh yeah, I missed the start of the podcast. Oh, you didn't miss it, but you can go watch the replay when we're done here. Jamie's LOL misspelled. Yeah, Toy Story 4 was good. I didn't watch Toy Story 3 because my Japanese friend Gosh says you're gonna cry, and then I didn't want to cry, so then I didn't watch it, and now I haven't watched 4. So now technically I've only seen, even though I've watched Toy Story and Toy Story 2 a bunch of times, I've only seen half of the Toy Story movies. What kind of nerd am I? How is Joel even my friend? How? Yeah, but wasn't the Hollywood movie good? I did enjoy the Tarantino movie. Wasn't his finest work. Was no Inglourious Bastards or anything like that, but it was good. It was good. I was wondering where it was going to go, and then I watched where it was going to go. Me learning it. I liked it. I liked it. So when I left, I was kind of like, whatever. But I think it was today when I was trying to explain to other people the movie, I was like, oh, maybe I really do like it. Hook is my favorite movie Hook is my favorite movie of all time. Crystal actually got to go to the set of Hook because we live in California and her dad drove the truck, so he did stuff on the set of Hook, and I think Crystal like got a piece of the foam of the ship or something from Hook. I don't know where it's at now. Probably rotten like the agrocrads from Guts. Jamie should make some maple brandy while he's up there. I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Oh my God! Right, name dropping Terminator. Way to go! Yeah, Terminator 2: Judgment Day was the best movie ever. Accents. Dan, do you have more accent than Jess? No. I have simple talk. Like, okay, so here how's efficient I talk. Like, you can see all the letters coming out of my mouth, and there's only one letter. Like when Jess talks or when Mueller talks or everything, it's so inefficient. There's just so many letters. It's like this big stream of vowels and stuff, and you're like shucking and jiving through the vowels to try to figure out what the word means. I mean, what is dog? It's dog. Oh, Jess wants to be turned up. Yes.
Here, hold on.
Okay.
Do you have my microphone on?
I can hear your mic.
Okay, I'm gonna turn Jamie on speakerphone.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you're on speakerphone. You can say hi to everybody now.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
So Jamie, they went to the casino. He was just telling me that. But how much money did you win, Jamie?
Well, I didn't play much, so I only played $20, and I picked a red, white, and blue machine like you had told me to.
Nice.
I did.
And I managed to double my $20, so I made 40, or it turned it into $40. It wasn't a whole lot, but yeah, that was fun. And then I walked around and lost some more money somewhere else, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna take that $40 back to that same machine, and I'll see if it'll give me more, because it was kind of winning. No, I took the 20 it gave me and took it back.
So let them know that. So all right. So they've already heard the whole story about the tire blowing and everything else, and I told them that. I told them that you were going to stay at the casino, at the hotel at the casino. You wanna
Right.
tell them what happened?
You want to hear how that story gets better?
Yeah.
So we didn't make reservations, and now I can pretty much guess you know how this story goes. So they were completely booked at the casino, which is it's a 3-story hotel. I don't know how many rooms it has, but I can't believe it was booked. Completely full, no openings. So of course we're like, let's check the next hotel, and we check the next hotel, and they're completely full too. I'm like, what the heck is going on up here? It's summer. Everybody wants to come north for the summer, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So yeah, luckily the third hotel I called, which we drove by this hotel 100 times. I don't think we've ever stayed here.
I don't think you and I have ever stayed at a hotel in St. Ignace.
Yeah, I don't think we have either.
Yeah. We'll have to remember it. Find out if they take dogs.
Right.
Maybe.
Looks like they would be okay to accommodate with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how Jamie's night went.
Nice.
So
I was hoping
luckily
he was
they
gonna
did,
win.
They did get us a room.
They did get you a room,
Nice.
so good.
It's a single bed, so it's nuts to butts.
How'd your day go?
Oh, well, you were there.
You didn't make it
How
far.
did your day go? Well, I got you an early birthday present. You're welcome for the trailer.
Yeah, it hauls behind the gym pretty nice, actually.
Well, and now you.
Aside from swerving to save the family of foxes,
Yeah,
which I didn't mention to you guys yet either. We saw a total of 5 foxes on the road, and I almost got one of them, but I managed to slow down and swerve far enough off the road to where, it looked like he was going to go right in front of me. I'm like, no, please don't.
That was just like, with everything that happened today, that would have just you'd have turned around and came home. I'm done. I quit
Yes.
life.
Another flat tire.
I told Chris that. I'm like, all right, look, Mackinac Bridge, let's go back. We'll go home. We're done.
We're done.
Luckily, the lady at the hotel here was super nice.
Yeah, and you didn't hit a fox, and you're all
Yes.
good, and now you're at the hotel.
And broke even.
We made it to halfway.
And he broke even. Yep, and he broke even. Yeah, and you're halfway there.
Yeah, well, I didn't break even.
Yeah, you're right, because we're still out all that money because we had to buy a trailer.
Yeah.
Just so you could go to Canada.
Right. We might have to hit a casino again on the way out. See if I can
You might have to.
spend $5 on a slot machine and win 1,000. That'd be great.
Right.
Yeah.
First pull, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, it would be cool.
I tried some table games with Chris, but the dealer guy was really cool.
Johnny?
Yep. And he was definitely an Indian.
Well,
Of course.
That's what they are at the casinos.
Yep.
All right. Well, do you want me to call you back in a few?
You can if you want.
Okay. I'll probably call you back in a few then.
Okay.
All right. All right. Say bye to everybody on the podcast.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for listening.
All right.
All right.
I'll call you back in just a few.
All right. Have fun.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
I thought you were gonna tell me that he won like $1,000.
No, they didn't reserve a room, and he told me that they called and they got there and there was no rooms. So then they called a hotel and there was no rooms, and then the third hotel they called, the lady said there was no rooms, but then she said, actually, if you wait, our computers reset at midnight and it will actually tell us if there's really any rooms or not.
That
Because
seems
I guess
inefficient.
yeah. So anyway, they got a room. So on top of everything, they get up there and there's no rooms.
Wow, what a day. He's done for the night though, right? Like, what else could go wrong?
God, don't even say that. I don't even know.
Right.
He almost had a fox.
I know. Gosh,
A
crazy.
family of foxes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he told that story a little bit different to you guys than he told it to me, though. He told me about how the trailer got all squirrely, and he learned real quick that that trailer's pretty long.
Jess Shannon said, "Don't worry, retrograde is over on the 31st, and things should be settling down." Good.
Yeah.
Good. Dan, you
gosh.
should get a 3-liter bottle of AB. I don't know what that is, but I would drink it. Real Beal says, Di says, at Mueller Husky, your dog and foil hats. Awesome. That was cute.
Oh, that TikTok was
That
so
TikTok
cute.
was
If you guys
really
aren't
cute.
following Mueller Husky on TikTok or on YouTube or anywhere else, you totally should.
Yeah,
Because
you should get in now.
Yeah.
Get in on the
Yeah.
ground floor. And she's making that TikTok was just me giggling the whole time. It was pretty cute.
That was funny.
Yeah.
What a day.
Let's talk about good stuff, Dan. All the
Good stuff.
All the good stuff.
It's all good stuff. Nobody died.
Right.
We're good.
We're good. We made it. It's tomorrow afternoon already.
Literally, as they were leaving after all the frustration the first time before the second tire blew, we had the conversation of whatever. If it blows, it blows. If it happens, it happens. So, like, at least the second tire, it was like there wasn't the frustration.
Right.
We were just like, oh, well, you know, the first tire, Jamie was pretty frustrated. I wasn't. I was just like, whatever, I'll fix it. That's my job. I'll just fix it. But, like, the second one went a lot easier, as easy as tires blowing can go. And I mean, like, look at the people, the friends I have. Like, Greg drives all the way into town to watch my dogs. Dan has to be to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. He gets up for work at 4 o'clock in the morning. He drove me all the way to Rogers City, picked up the tire, brought it back, and then he tells me when I get there, he goes, pick up a rim and a tire and bring it out whenever you want, and I'll put it on, and I'll fix this, and I'll do that. And I'm like, I just know I have good friends.
Oh, country mouse. Simple folk in simple town.
Yeah. It's nice, though. I mean, realistically, what would you do if you broke down on the side of the highway?
I would clutch my purse. I would get back in my frickin' car, lock the doors, and I would call AAA. And some guy would back up his trailer. He would tow me to a place. I would sit awkwardly in the passenger seat until I got to some place in downtown LA and clutch my purse some more. They would probably tag or steal my car. That's it.
Yeah. I win.
I guess, but you know, you don't get Taylor Swift coming to your town.
No.
You know.
No, we definitely don't get Taylor Swift coming to our town.
Uh-uh.
I won't pull a trailer on the highway unless it's a dual axle, not playing around with those little 8-footers on the interstate. They're not driving on the interstate. We live in the middle of nowhere. There ain't no interstate that goes through here.
No, just highways, trees, just like
Highways.
cut out.
Even
of trees.
75 up there, it ain't no interstate. It's just a highway up there. It's not like driving on the interstate. It's a 2-lane road. Woohoo.
Mueller said, meanwhile, here in LA, squatter would be living in the trailer at the side of the road by now. True that.
You wouldn't even, the trailer would be gone, man.
Oh,
The two
yeah.
quads sitting on it, you'd go to get a tire, come back, and it'd be stripped.
No, there'd be a crackhead holding the trailer and walking it up the street. Just walking it up the street, holding it like it ain't no thing. No shirt on, nothing. Just ain't no thing. Just pulling that trailer up the street.
See, and
Oh,
I
that's
thought
yours?
about calling AAA because I have AAA, and I'm like, man, I was like calculating the miles, going, they actually could haul the trailer back into town with our AAA. Then I'm like, well, the trailer's not mine, it's my dad's, but I was towing it, so they should be able to tow the trailer back. But then I'm like, now I gotta wait for a tow truck, and I gotta do all this stuff, and it just wasn't worth it. It just wasn't worth it.
Yeah, no. What's ADAC? That must be like some roadside service in Germany.
Probably, yeah, it's probably like AAA, I would imagine.
Yeah.
My cousin's trailer blew a tire on the freeway while hauling a broken speedboat. Well, the speedboat was broke. Of course the trailer was broke. No, just kidding.
Right.
It's not fun blowing a tire. So we blew a tire on the camper one time.
Mm-hmm.
Not the camper we have now, the pop-up camper. We blew a tire, and it's scary. The pop-up camper that we had that blew a tire was really long too. So it was a bigger, heavier pop-up trailer. And man, when it blew, the camper was bouncing and the whole thing was shaking, and it was scary. So I can only imagine what that trailer felt like with those quads on it when it blew.
Yeah. I watched a lady blow a tire on the freeway coming the opposite way, and I was just kind of staring out the window while Crystal was driving, and then all of a sudden there was nobody else on the freeway, and all of a sudden she just makes this left, and just her car just starts rolling. I'm like, is that really what happens when you blow a tire? Or if that's what happens when you have a panic attack, I'm like, when do you blow a tire?
So a lot of times there's a really interesting noise that will happen either as the tire is blowing or as it's expanding, and you'll feel and hear, like, so the tire that we put on the trailer and then we pulled the trailer back, the first 3 miles, we heard it. And Dan even said it. He's like, it's going to blow. The tire's going to blow right now. And it makes this really interesting sound, enough to where you have enough time to go, what the heck is that? Before the boom.
Right, okay, so you can prepare.
If you know what you're listening for.
That's true, yes.
If you've never had it happen to you, I mean, it's not something they teach in your driver's ed class. This is what to listen for when you hear a tire blowing.
Right. Aunt Yas 4 Pets. Queen Oakley fan says, that looks like a Coke Zero. Of course.
Well, yeah. I gotta have caffeine at 2 in the
Coke
morning.
Zero. When we blew the motor on a bus, that was worse. Yeah, that was suck. I blew a motor on my car. We were driving it, and boom. That was scary.
I don't think I ever blew a motor out. I did blow I've dropped three transmissions. No. Yeah, 3 transmissions.
I've done 2 and 2 motors.
2? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Don't you know how to change your oil?
I just didn't, and then it just had no oil.
Don't you know what a knocking rod sounds like?
I did. It shot out the bottom of my engine, and it blew up the whole plate out of the bottom, and it went silent. And we're like, uh-oh. And then I blew the timing belt on my other car before I bought the Jeep. Yeah. Would I survive out there? Like, if I lived out there, would I be okay? Or not really.
Yeah.
I'd get caught in a bear trap.
Everybody knows everybody. Every guy out here, even when you don't know them, like, most of the people that live where we live can fix anything. You know, I mean, it's not like everybody thinks Jamie's a magic man that can fix anything. Up here, you just learn how to do that because there's nothing else to do. So, like, even if you broke down, a really good example would be the time we were up in the UP and we went off the side of the road into the ditch. There was 12 people that stopped to help us before we got the car out of the ditch. Like, we had tow ropes and people were ready to push, and it was like a big party because there was a car out in the ditch. Like, up here, people are just so nice.
Here's how
it
we do it
doesn't
down
matter
here.
if you're from here or not. If you're parked on the side of the road and you look like you need help, somebody's gonna stop.
Now we just film it.
Yeah, see, somebody here is gonna stop, and not only are they gonna stop, they're gonna know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows. Like, that's just the way it is. It's just, I don't know, it's just different. It's just different living up here.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I live in small town Virginia and we have crackheads too. Oh, don't get me wrong. We have meth houses and crackheads, and we have bad
of course,
people
you're in Michigan.
too. Like, yeah, I mean, we have bad people here, but I don't know, it's just different. It's different. I don't know how to explain it.
Di said, this one time at band camp, our bus motor caught fire and we all had to get off of the bus and wait on the side of the interstate. I bet the bus just burnt down.
Oh my God.
Brad said, blowouts are scary. Had one on a horse trailer once. No horses were harmed.
Oh gosh. That's scary.
You should do horses.
What?
Stop buying dogs and start collecting horses, and you should do the horse
no
vertical.
Way. Horses are big animals. No, thank you. I like horses. I just don't want to own one.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yep.
I've never ridden a horse.
My uncle used to have horses.
Oh, is it fun or is it scary?
They're big animals. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. They're like really big dogs. They're really smart. They're really smart animals, but they're a lot of work. They're a lot of work.
I've never been on a horse, and I've never been on a motorcycle.
Oh God, you just need to come back up here.
Do you drive? Have you ever? Do you drive a motorcycle or ride a motorcycle?
Most people say ride a motorcycle.
Have you ever driven a motorcycle?
Yes. Yes, I have.
By yourself?
Yeah.
But you can't reach the ground.
I haven't driven a big bike. I've driven small bikes.
Oh.
I've rode small bikes.
Do you go fast?
No. That is one machine that I know better on. My buddy that just helped me with the trailer that I went out there, he came over the other day. He just bought a crotch rocket. Actually, he didn't buy it. Somebody gave it to him for free, so he got it for the right price, but I still told him, I'm like, I think you have a death wish.
I think you have a death wish.
I don't have a death wish. I don't have a crotch rocket.
I've been in a car with you.
True.
Yeah. I
do have a car right now that goes way too fast for me.
You do. That's what I told you when you were like, guess what I got? I'm like, death. It's a death box. Mueller said, horse riding added to the bucket list. Yeah. I would try it, but I'm nervous.
To ride a horse? You gotta come back up here.
I'm nervous.
Just come back up here. We'll get you on a motorcycle.
Oh, Lisa says, geez, Dan, sounds like you need to get out in all caps and live life. You need adventures in all caps.
He does. I agree.
Well, it's like she knows my whole life. I've never been on a horse. I've never been on a motorcycle. I've never been out of the country. Oh, never have I ever.
Have you been on a quad?
What?
How come we didn't do that when you were... Oh, because it was wintertime.
It was snowing, and we were doing donuts. We were literally doing donuts. Like, it wasn't even a donut. We were just spinning flat in the parking lot. Did I look a little scared?
Take the wheel, and you go this way, and then you hold it. And then you go the other way, and you hold it.
No, I was just holding on. Did I look scared?
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah, you didn't know what was going on.
You guys messed with me. Now that I look back, you guys just screwed with me the whole dang time.
So
go shake that tree.
I wish we filmed more of it because it was priceless.
Go shake that tree, Dan. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, all right.
We didn't film that though. Yeah, you need to hang out with Crazy Brad more. See, what needs to happen is you need to make sure you're here, and Brad needs to come up at the same time.
Yeah, that was fun. I like him. I don't feel like I used Brad to his potential. Like, I just barely learned about him, and then I figured out, like, oh, dang, like, this is what you're all about, and then now it's over.
Brad needs to come back up here anyway, because we didn't really get to go, like, jeeping with Brad when he was up here, so you guys can both come up here, and we could just, knock it out. It'll be fun.
There's nothing here in California, like, oh, we go jeeping, and then here I'm just like, I don't know, we just
There
go, like,
is so many trails
watching.
in California, you just don't know where they are.
I can take you on the TMZ tour.
Chris, you've never been stargazing? Oh my gosh, I was standing out at at the other Dan's house, and it was so dark. I wish I would have had my camera, and he was literally looking up. We were looking at the Milky Way, and he goes, I need a night photo from right here. And I went, I can do that. Like, I have the camera. I don't have it on me. I'm like, but I can do that. I'm like, I can take those shots for you. And he goes, really? And I'm like, yeah, I got a camera that can do star trails. I'm like, I can get some wicked pictures out here. So I guess because he towed the trailer, I owe him some photos.
Oh, yeah. There's always a price to pay.
Yep. So one of the nights when he has a bonfire, we're going to go out there and we'll do.
We don't get, like, the sky's not dark enough that, like, I don't see much other than, like, a couple, like, I can see, like, the Big Dipper. I can see, like, the XM satellite flying around. The moon, sometimes the moon.
We can see the Milky Way.
I don't know what, like the real Milky Way?
Yeah, the galaxy. You can see, like, the Milky Way galaxy, like the band of stars. You can see that from here.
Oh. Huh. What's that? What's the Borealis look like? Is it really all green and blue like on TV, or is it Photoshop?
It depends. I have seen it green and red. I've seen green and red hues to the naked eye. A lot of the times, the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, a lot of the times to the naked eye here where we are, it looks more white. It looks like a white sheer curtain that's like waving in the wind.
Does it look like when they shine the lasers, like, come to my car dealership or my grand opening? It doesn't look like that.
No, it doesn't look like that. It legit looks like if you took a sheer curtain and then went like this in the sky and made it huge. That's about what it looks like. Like that's the only way I could like explain it.
Huh.
But I've seen it white. White is normally what you'll see where we're at. If you're up in like New Zealand and those places, you will see green. In Alaska, you will actually see color to the naked eye. But here you see a lot of white. You'll see green depending on how well the lights are, and I've seen all the way to like the purplish red to the naked eye.
That's kind of cool. What's it look
really
like?
neat.
Drugs?
Does it look like drugs?
I don't know. Like, does it just look all trippy and weird?
It looks like waves. It looks like exactly what I said. It looks like a curtain that you go like this.
I guess I'd have to see it. I've seen the pictures of it, and it's like green sky, but I'm like, that's kind of weird.
It's really neat. It's really pretty.
And that's close by. Like, you don't have to drive far to go see that.
We just go out to the farm. We go to my buddy Dan's house. He sits up on top of a hill. I could get shots from his house.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as we get out of Alpena, you can see it.
Oh, God.
If it's out, if the conditions are right. The conditions have to be right for you to be able to see them. What constellation is the easiest to see? Probably the Big Dipper or Orion. Orion's belt is probably the easiest.
I see the dippers all the time. But that's only because somebody pointed it out to me. I don't know what the other ones are. There'd always be that one friend that knew all about the stars before the internet. They're like, oh, this is like Jim Bob in the sky, and he's holding up a bow and arrow. I'm like, dude, I don't see shit.
That's Orion.
Oh, I don't see
And then
it.
there's Cassiopeia. And I took astronomy. I took 4 classes of astronomy in college.
And what did you learn? That people back in the day didn't have anything to do, so they just like try to like draw pictures on the stars?
No, I learned a lot about the sky and sky maps and light and traveling and, you know, astronomy stuff. I learned where things are. I learned about like, you know, the moon.
Oh,
Stuff
yeah,
like
like what? Like it's like made out of cheese and stuff like
a
that?
like a waxing gibbous and a waning gibbous and the differences in the way the moon is and where the sun's at during different times, and it was fun.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so like there's constellations, there's like a dipper and there's like the belt. Has any of those stars like blasted off and it's like, oh, it used to look cooler, but like now it's kind of missing a spot right there because that star blasted off.
Well, they don't like blast off. They like implode and
Right. All that
like,
cute stuff.
blow up and yeah.
But like, has
I'm
that
sure
happened?
it's happened.
It's like, oh, this used to be a constellation, but like then all the stars burned out and now there's nothing. There used to be the Wendy's logo in the sky, but now it's gone. I wonder if that's.
I mean, I'm sure it's happened.
I wonder if that's happened. I never see those. People don't talk about astronomy like that out here. Maybe it's because we just can't see it.
Because you can't see the stars.
Yeah, that's
Would you
another
go
good thing
see
about
Mount
that.
Rushmore and I've been to Mount Rushmore.
Have you? Is that impressive? Are the heads really that big like it looks like on TV? It looks so big.
They are. It's interesting to go see once, but it's not something like when we go to the UP, I can go to the same waterfalls and the same pictured rocks places and the same, like I can go to the same places every time we go, and I'm always just as excited as the first time I go. Mount Rushmore was like, oh, Mount Rushmore, cool, seen it, done it, I'm done. It just wasn't like,
Right.
I don't know. It was neat. It was interesting, but that was about it. Crazy Horse Memorial, way cooler, way bigger, and because they're still actually carving it, every time you go, it's different.
I think that maybe Mount Rushmore would be way cooler if they were a little animated and it did like a bit, like the Rockefeller group. It was like,
explosion.
Yeah, like it moved around a little bit. It was like, hey, then it would probably be pretty cool.
It's neat. I mean, like I said, it's worth going to see. I've seen it. We've been there. But
I kind of want to. I want to see it.
we were so broke when we went there, we didn't want to pay $8 for parking. So we found out that if you drove a little bit up the road, you could see everything without having to pay for parking. So we didn't even go into the park.
You just looked at it and you're like, that's what it looks like with the
we got
heads.
some pictures from where we were and kept going because we didn't have $8. It was, $8 was a lot of money in gas to get us back to where we were going.
Right. Yes.
So we're like, no, we're just going to keep going.
It is like 2 a.m., Jess.
It is 2:07.
Your face looks fading.
Yeah.
We should wrap this up.
Yeah, but then I have to go to bed.
Oh, forget that. No sleep till Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's
No
closer to you
sleep
than it
till-
is to me.
Puppy's asleep now. Jess, have you been to Yellowstone? Chase, yes, we have. Jamie and I went to Yellowstone. What year is it? So we went to Yellowstone 18 years ago when we lived in Arizona. Drove through, saw a baby elk playing in the pond, in the water. It was really neat. We went to Yellowstone without dogs too, so we were actually able to get out and go to like the mud pits and the caldera and all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
I have not been.
You drive me insane. I hate you. I hate you. I literally hate you. Do you have any idea how close that stuff is to you? And you could
That's a
go
long
and
ways.
you don't.
It's like 6 hours. That's a long ways.
Oh, it's like 6 hours. That's a long way. I'm driving 6 hours to go camping. It's 6 hours, but you could spend time there. Ugh.
It's all just like wood. Like there's nothing.
Shut up.
The
shut
pine cones
up.
is sticky. Then I have to wear my underwear twice in a row.
You're just not an outdoors person.
I just haven't done outdoors right. Like it's.
You haven't done outdoors right. That's the key.
I have to.
You haven't done it right.
And I have to go into the woods, and I don't know, and I hear tick 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 tick, tick and like, I don't know. So like I'm hurrying, and there's this mushroom on the tree, and then I touched it and rubbed my eyes, and then I went and slept in my sleeping bag, but I didn't clear the rock out from underneath me, so I slept on this rock, and it was so cold, and I swear a bear was gonna eat me.
We need to start a Patreon for the podcast, and there needs to be a goal set that if we get to making a certain amount of money every month from the podcast, the goal will be you have to come here and go camping for a week, and we have to podcast, like, and live stream. We'll have to go somewhere where there's internet, but like make it a goal.
Where will
so
I
that we
sleep?
can show you what I will make you sleep in a tent.
Okay,
because
inside
you're gonna learn
the-
what real camping is, while I sleep in my trailer because I don't sleep in a tent.
But the tent, we can set up the tent inside the trailer, right?
No.
So, but we'll be close enough that we can go get some Big Macs.
No, heck no.
How? So at night, how do the showers work at night? Is there separate showers?
Well, I have a shower in my camper that's just like a little bathroom in the camper and has a shower that you can use. Or a lot of the campgrounds we stay at, because we tend to stay places with power because we need AC for the dogs, they have showers and they're individual stalls, like not stalls. They're like there's a door and there's blocks on each side and there's a shower in there. So it's like going into a bathroom without a toilet.
Oh, then I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. You'd be fine. Or you could just shower in the lake.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, you can totally shower in the lake, especially if it was Muskellunge Lake. That lake is so clear. It's
Yeah.
so pretty.
Yeah, it wants me to shower in it for sure. Yeah, I would do that. That would be fun.
You'd be fine.
People in sleeping bags are for burritos for bears. See, who is that? Finally, somebody's talking my language. Who said that?
Yeah, but we don't have grizzly bears up here. We have black bears, and black bears, unlike grizzly bears or Kodiak bears or all the other bears, are more afraid of us than we are of them. Wow, that's sharp.
Yeah, on average, I'm afraid of people too, but I'll still swing at you. I'll still swing. Look, I have this terrifying nightmare, guys, at home. Listen to me. I have this dream that's reoccurring that there's this big gorilla, like huge, like big King Kong size, and he's trying to pull me apart, and he chases me all around. Every time it's the same thing. He chases me around from house to house. I'll look over, his eye will peek down in the window like Jurassic Park, and all he wants to do is just pull me apart, and then just like, that's it, he's done. He's like, look, I pulled him apart, and then now I'm done, like Stretch Armstrong. And so I don't want to get around these big animals because I feel like they just want to pull me apart. They don't want to eat me. It doesn't matter if it wants to eat me or not. It just wants to pull me apart and just leave me like in torso and limbs, like some sort of like Monty Python skit.
That's over dramatic. Yeah, it's pie iron, Dan. That's how you get your camp food. You put all this stuff in a pie iron.
What the frick's a pie iron? Is that fake gold stuff that you pan for?
Oh, that was the things. You've seen them in our vlogs with the cast iron, and you put the bread in it, and then you put stuff in the middle.
Yes. I'm in again. I'd
Yeah.
go camp. Yeah, I would do it. Maybe it's
You
like,
would have so much fun.
I would have
Dude,
so
if
much
Matt
fun.
can do it. We took Matt camping.
Really? That guy? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Then I'm good. Then I'm in.
You'd
I'm
be
tou-
fine. You'd
Matt,
have so much fun.
I'm tougher than you, Matt. I mean, it's like marginal.
You would have fun. I think you would have fun.
I
But I
would
think
try
that's,
it.
like you said, I think you need the right experience in nature, and I don't think you've had it yet. That drives me nuts, though, to think that you're actually that close to Yellowstone and you've never been.
Yeah. No, I just stay in my own little bubble.
And the Sequoia National Forest and the Redwood National Forest.
Those are all
There's
in California,
so many things.
or is that close by in other states?
Sequoia and Redwoods are both in California. Sequoia or Redwoods is like 8 hours away from you though.
Oh, okay.
So that would be like you would drive for a few hours, you would stay in a hotel, you would drive for a few hours the next day, you would stay at a hotel, or do bear deterrent, wear bells on your shoes. That's right. That's what
That's gonna tell them that the appetizer's here. It's like, oh, dinner's up, clink clink, like Pavlov's dog or whatever, where they rang that bell and he was hungry.
It's not how bears work.
That's not how bears work. I don't know how bears work. We have bears in California, but they're different bears.
Yeah, we have bears.
Yeah, we have the different kind of bears. Oh.
Bears and wolverines.
I would never live on the zombie apocalypse. I would never survive the apocalypse. No. All right, let's go to bed. We don't have to if you got more things to talk about.
No, because you have to work in the morning, and I have to get up in the morning and find trailers. Stuff.
I kind of just want to go eat food.
Oh, because you can't do that while you're on.
I think I need something to suck all this alcohol up in my stomach. But the live stream was fun. We should do this once a month in a more organized fashion. I mean, look at me.
Not when we're like blowing trailer tires.
But it's fun, and thank you guys. I know you guys all love us, so that's why you hang out. Bear spray. What's bear spray? That's like that cologne. That's that West Hollywood cologne that they have on. It's like, I got bear spray.
We could maybe live stream again before this weekend if we're bored too.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. We were talking about playing some video games on this channel just for fun.
I can make that happen. I have the Elgato, so we can make Mario Kart show up on the screen, and then I can put either our camera's small or just me, and you don't have to be on, but you can be on audibly. But I don't know. You don't want to like play Mario Kart down there, right?
Yeah, I can. Okay. I play Mario Kart down here anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So we can live stream, and then just that open area can just be Mario Kart.
I was gonna say, this is where my
It'll work. Crystal will play.
Figured out.
Yeah. Chase will play. I got him on my friend list. We'll play. Could you schedule the stream somewhere in the future? Yes, Oakley fan. And we were talking about like that's
No, because we never know when we're doing anything.
But it's so brawn of us to be like, let's do this in 3 hours. But you come when you can.
I like scheduling streams, but I have found that when I schedule my streams out, I have less people that show up when I schedule a stream than when I just go live.
Ooh, analytic talk.
It's the algorithm, guys, I'm telling you. We had such a good podcast talking about the algorithm. It was so good. Oh, we're still going to upload it. Never mind.
Yes. We should have a podcast and have people on it once a time.
Once a time? I'm going to be on a podcast.
Oh, yeah? Do tell.
I'm going to be on the Women of YouTube podcast. Women of YouTube? I don't know what it's called.
YouTube?
What?
On YouTube?
I don't know. It's gonna be, I don't know. It's tomorrow. I got to do a podcast. Record the podcast tomorrow, and then I'll tell you guys where it's gonna be. I don't know that much about it. I have to read about it.
That's cool. Anybody cool on the panel with you?
I have no idea. I know the person that's doing it, but that's it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. Why is this doing this to me?
I don't know what you're doing. It sounds like you're trying to hack something. You trying to hack NASA?
I'm trying so hard. It's not working. Oh. I was wondering, I'm like, I thought we got enabled for monetization, but we don't have Super Chat enabled? What is the deal there?
Do we not? I don't know.
We don't. I thought we were supposed to, but we don't. But now we should. Maybe, if I fixed it. Did I fix it? Your Super Chat status is on. And now we have Super Chat. I mean, it won't be active on this show, but it'll be active on the next show.
Right. Look, I have a cat. There's a cat.
Oh, there's Theon.
Yes. They're all ready for food. It's about dinner time for all of them.
What time is it there?
It's 11:15.
Oh my god, go eat. You have to go to bed anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me end this. Thank you for coming to our Super Amateur podcast. Super Amateur. It's fun. It's great because one day we're going to be really good at this and it won't be charming anymore. It'll be like, look how professional they are. Look how many...
I will never... I have been doing YouTube for 10 years. Do I look professional?
You're going to get me in trouble no matter how I answer that. I've learned over the years of being your friend, you got to watch. You got to watch out for these traps. Oh, no. You know I love
I
you.
enjoyed the live cast. Yes, there's much less people in this than on a GTTSD live stream.
Yes, but it's more manageable. What do we have? Like, I think we still have, there's like 50. It was like 50 average here the whole time. So that's good enough. That's good. That's good. At least we can kind of keep up with the stuff. And that's good because a lot of you guys go, I watch your live streams. I can't even get a word into your live stream.
I know.
I
It's
just
crazy.
wait till it's over and be like, wow, that was crazy. But
Yeah.
like this, like if you're one of the super fans and you get to like watch something like this, then you get your stuff read because it's a lot easier to manage this.
True.
Yes.
It's going to be the greatest. Yes.
Di
Brad.
says super chat. There goes my dollars. Please don't super chat us, Di. Just text my phone. If you want to super chat me, you have my phone number. You text my phone. I'll turn it around to the camera, and then that'll be it. Di, do not do that.
You're real, Jess, and that's what makes you awesome. Am I real? Am
You
I
are.
awesome?
You know what? I think, and it's kind of half my fault. I think I've dug you out of the misconception of Gone to the Snow Dogs.
Is there a misconception though?
I
mean,
don't
I think
think
I'm the same person. I think the only thing, like, realistically, is I have swore on the podcast.
You aren't able to stretch your legs of who you really are. On
I
the
think this
medium
is
that you
more
do.
of me and not the dogs.
Yes, and this
So
is
people
how
get to know me a little bit better.
you get about 95% Jess. And you get
Yeah.
about 95% Dan. Or maybe 90. You get
Yeah.
90% me. Like there's still
Right.
a whole nother layer of me. You know, I cuss and swear a lot, just like all of you, but like I don't have to on here. Like I can when I need to, but like it's not a mandatory thing, so I just
Right.
don't. So you get a little bit more of me in person, but I think I've drug you out a lot. I've had a lot of people say stuff of like, wow, like I'm like, well, not in a bad way, but like,
Right.
but doing the dogs channel or having the camera back on you, even when I had the camera on me, you don't really get stretched out of your environment, and I think here you're stretched out of your environment.
Right. Die. Yes, there is a difference.
Yes, Di knows that there is a difference, but I think it's that way for everybody.
When are you coming to Michigan? No, Di's got to come to Michigan.
I don't know. I feel like you would just stay in the car.
You'd be like, I'm not getting out.
Well, when I say that, I have a vision of like, I don't know if I can get you to go shake the tree. I don't know. You surprise me though, Di. We have a crazy friendship, like so unorthodox. But I'm trying every time we hang out. I try to figure you out a little bit more.
That's funny.
Okay, go to
Where's
bed.
the second yawn? Wow, I gotta be up in 4 hours.
You will. You don't sleep. It's really weird.
No. Well, Greg's here, so I'm gonna get up in the morning so I can at least talk to him.
Right. You can hang out before work.
Yeah, he wanted to see the car, so.
Oh yeah. You gotta take him around the block in the car. Just
Well, yeah. How can you not?
Send me that. When you do
It was
that, send
so
me that.
funny. I know we're trying to go, but
you're
when
fine.
when I got out to Dan's house, his girlfriend comes outside and she goes, "Is that your car?" I'm like, "It's not my car," but she's like, "That's my dream car, in my dream color." And I'm like, "Do you want to drive it?"
Right. $5 a minute.
She didn't drive it, but she was like drooling over the car. And it was so funny. We left and we got back and we pulled up in the driveway and she was staring at the car. I'm like, "That's when you know it's the right one." And she goes, "When you can't look away." And I'm like, "I'm so glad somebody else got that."
Right. How many more days do you have this death trap?
At least the rest of this week and part of next week.
Yeah.
I might take it in and get something else though. They said I could bring it back anytime I wanted. Trade
Go.
it for something.
Nothing's gonna top that.
I don't know if they gave me that Gladiator,
What's a gladiator?
that Jeep truck.
Oh, don't take that stupid thing.
I just wanted to take pictures of it.
Okay, then that's fine. You can get the dogs in the back of there, and Jeep might pay you attention.
I wouldn't put my dogs in the back. Hey, look, Super Chat works.
Whoa! Hello, Stephanie. Good night. Thanks for the stream.
Oh, we got our first Super Chat.
This time really works for me in Perth. Yeah, it's when all the dingoes are sleeping.
That's so funny.
Yay! What time is it in Perth? It's 11 here, so it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's about 3 in the afternoon there, maybe? 3, 4. The Husky Bunch says, I have to be up by 7. Normal night for me.
Yeah, Greg said he was gonna be up by 7:30, so That's 5 hours.
Dang, Stephanie, I need to see what's going on in Perth. You need to follow me on our RFS dance so I can find you, because I need to know what's going on there. I have some friends from Perth.
Do you
That's
really?
far. I think that's like Western Australia. Yeah, I think that's like way out there.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Dude, they're like, I used to live chat back in the day with all kinds of people all over the world before it was more social like this. You'd find one or two
Right.
friends and you'd stuff, and it's nice over there. Like, we think it's just desert and dingoes and kangaroo.
Oh no, I know better
it's
than that.
It's nice there.
Hey, we got another super chat.
Yay, Katie is cool. You are all amazing. Thank you for everything. It's so weird. I had to stall for so long, and it's okay. But
Yeah,
man,
thank you for doing that.
it was my fault. If I would have just found the stream in the first place, I would have changed the time, and then all you guys could have gone and made some Kraft macaroni and cheese and waited. Chris said, all right, good night. Yes, go to bed. Wait, you're like
Yeah.
18 now. You don't need to sleep. No sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep.
No sleep till Brooklyn. Oh, Oakley fan called out. Did you really call out of work so you could hang out with us? It's 8:22 in the morning. That
Oh
means
my
you can.
gosh.
That means you can hop in your car or whatever you guys have over there, and you can get to the McDonald's and get a
McDonald's.
supersized McFuhrer #1 before 10 o'clock.
Whoa.
What?
No way.
What? Does Shane Dawson put up another video?
Do you want to see Kira's sister?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yup. Western Australia. See.
Can I hold that up there?
Oh, it just looks like Kira. Can you see her in the face? Can you see it in the eyes? Oh man.
The body shape for sure.
Don't forget there's a Perth in Scotland too. That's okay. There's also a Hollywood, Florida, but that ain't the real Florida. Sorry if you're from there. This is okay. I just had to skip work. Oh man, I want to skip work. A couple more
Don't
of these
skip
and I will.
work.
I know.
I had to do that today, not by choice.
I know, but it made for a good story. Actually, you didn't skip work because it turned into content.
I skipped work because I missed uploading a vlog and a video for the dogs
But
channel.
can you write off that tire in the trailer because you used it in
Oh,
the podcast?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was not a cheap trailer.
Did everybody leave?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess not. Okay, there we are.
Yeah, that was not a cheap trailer.
No.
That was not a cheap mistake.
No, it wasn't. But it was interesting. It was interesting.
It
was
just sucks because I already
drama
got
for the
Jamie
day.
something for his birthday, and now he gets 2 things.
Oh, right. That and the.
Yeah.
Stephanie said we're one of the windiest cities in the world.
Chicago?
You need to come. No, Perth. Yes. You
gonna
need to
say-
come to Lancaster, California, because I live in the valley. I'm here, and then it's just mountains all around the valley, and it's wind all the time. We should have a wind off. Like I said, you gotta find me. You gotta find me on Instagram because I need to see what's going on there.
It's so funny.
This is so much better, and I'll be in a good mood the whole day. Aww. Stop live. What do you guys are crazy. Okay. This is for Jess. Also, Jess, I'm planning on going to Novi, so I hope to
Becky
meet
is
you.
too.
Also, Dan, you are totally on my bucket list to meet. Ooh, I'm like, you know what I am? I'm like Waldo. Can you,
You might
find me?
be there though.
I might. I
think you
might.
should.
It's more than a 0% chance.
I think you should.
It's more than a 0% chance.
All the miles went on the loaner rig and not the Jeep. It wasn't that many miles. I only had to drive out to. Well, no. Okay. Yep. You're right. They did.
That's true.
All that speed and fast hot rod driving. Yeah.
You guys are not wrong.
That thing sucks on gas.
Yeah,
or
so
maybe
does my
it's my
Jeep.
lead foot.
Right. I'm also hoping to go to Novi. It might be a party. Can you guys keep
I'm
up?
telling you, you should come to Novi. It should be fun. It'll be fun.
Dan, where's Waldo? That is me. I am where's Waldo.
Gotta be up in 6 hours. I gotta be up in like 5 hours.
Okay, then you win. As long as you have to be up in less time than everybody else, then I don't want to hear it. In the chat. I want to hear it. Where's the puppies?
Upstairs, sound asleep.
All 3 of them?
They're all. Yeah. Kira is upside down on the couch. Shelby is on the other corner of the couch, and Memphis is on the floor right beneath him. Kira is out,
Okay.
upside down, stretched out.
Oakley Found says, excited to meet Jess. That's all right. Like,
Shut
it's one of
up.
those things where, how do I explain it? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go. A good thing I edited tomorrow's video last Friday. You didn't even remember that you did that.
Look at you, that you're like all ahead and stuff.
Yeah, you remember those days?
I remember
those days. Oh my gosh. Like the editing came so easy and it was so late. I came home from VidCon. It was like 1 a.m. from VidCon, and I came back to my sister's house after I drove 20 minutes from your place. I edited the whole video. I uploaded it. My tail was wagging. I washed my mohawk out. I went to bed for 3.5 hours. I woke up, I combed my mohawk, and I drove all the way back down, and then we went again. Oh, those were the days. Same day edit.
Stephanie says she just followed and unfollowed you again so you can see her username.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay. Post pictures of Australia. Oh, Mueller, that's so cute. The editing, the editing days. Remember, sometimes you'd have so many videos, you would just wanted to hurry and post them all at the same time, and you're like, but I won't have nothing for later, but I don't care, I'll make more.
Yep. Oh gosh. Now I'm always like, I don't know what I want. I don't even know what I want to upload. Everybody's like, do the invisible challenge. I'm like, I have a phobia of plastic in my dog's face. Where years ago I would just be like, yeah, that's an idea. Now I'm like, sensible and oh man, I just call myself old.
I know. I still have 2 episodes of Stranger Things to watch. I'd rather do that.
Go do that.
All right, guys. Oh my gosh, everybody's still talking.
I know it's so hard to end a live
don't
stream.
wanna.
Okay, how about this? We'll do another one of these, like this week.
Yes, we can do another one of these this week.
We'll just do like a chatty thing.
Yeah.
We should do one of these every week, even
Yes.
if it's late. I don't even care.
Yes.
Like we should just do that. I like I like connecting with people.
Me too, and it helps our watch time.
We don't, yeah, that's true too. It doesn't matter.
This is what we do anyway. Before the podcast, this is what all we would do anyway when we would just talk. Like it was this.
True.
It was just either this or here. But this all happened anyway.
I am gonna. While Jamie's gone, my goal is to fix this.
What are you gonna call IKEA? You need to call Ty Pennington.
Art Van. We don't have an IKEA.
I don't know. Of course you don't.
Art Van. I gotta go to Art Van.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Snow Dog
Thanks
Vlogs.
for liking and subscribing. Snow Dogs Vlogs.
It sucks because it gets stuck in your head, and I'm like mad. Cause it's like so like country mousy, and I'm just like, why is this? I remember when I first met, it was always in my head. I was like, which is well played. That's all you want it to do is get in their head.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is basically how I met Dan. Yeah, I think you and I met on that live stream. You introduced me to the group to meet Jess, so you're the matchmaker.
Yep.
So you get 10%.
You get 10% of the podcast. No, I put the tree back.
Did you put it back? You should throw that fucking tree away.
I'm going to. It's gonna go in the trash on Thursday.
Please do. Did somebody give that to you?
My mom.
Okay. Oh, I can't talk to you.
Because
yeah, I can.
it had Christmas lights on it, so we used it as a Christmas tree one year.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have space for a Christmas tree. We've just had it ever since, and it's hideous. And I've tried to throw it away like 3 times, but Jamie wouldn't let me. But guess what?
He's not here.
He's not here.
He's not even in the country.
Nope.
So,
well, he's in the country right now.
Okay,
He won't be in the
then you
country.
have to wait till he's out of the country.
I can't believe they couldn't find a hotel.
I know. All right, let's go. Everybody go to bed. Everybody, nothing to see here. Move on. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Did you upload a TikTok today?
No.
right,
No,
you're
during Meltdown City? No. I had to save all my good stuff for here. Okay. But follow me on TikTok. All right, good night, everybody. I'm hitting stop stream. Don't go nowhere, but I'm hitting the stop stream. So have a good night. I know it takes a second for this thing to kick out. So if we would just wait like 5 or 10 seconds and then hit stop, then we won't miss out on the stuff.
Are you sure? I can just keep filming me yawning.
Well, I can't. My hands suck. I can't make the heart with my hand. It's like a stop sign.
It's...
They're like, is that, are we yielding or what's going on? All right, good night, everybody. I love you all.
Bye, everybody.